As I was going to Derby all on the market day, I met the biggest ram, my boys, that ever was fed on hay. And indeed, my lads, it's true, my lads, I was never known to lie. And if you'd been in Derby, you'd seen him the same as I. He had 4 feet to walk upon, he had 4 feet to stand, and every foot that he set down it covered an acre of land. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. The horns that grew on this ram's head, they grew so very long, and every time that he shook his head they rattled against the sun. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. The wool on this ram's back, my boys. The wool on this ram's back, my boys, it grew so very high. The eagles came and built their nests, and I heard the young uns cry. Indeed, my lads, it's true, my lads, I was never known to lie. And if you'd been in Derby, you'd seen him the same as I. Now this old ram, he had a tail that reached right down to hell, and every time he waggled it, he rang the old church bell. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. The butcher that stuck this ram, my lads, was up to his knees in blood, and the little boy who held the bull was carried away by the flood. And indeed, my lads, it's true, my lads, I was never known to lie. And if you'd been in Derby, you'd seen him the same as I. Took all the boys in Derby to carry away his bones. Took all the girls in Derby to roll away his... That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. Now that man fattened this ram, my boys, he must have been very rich. And the man who sung this song, it must have been a lying son of a bitch. 'Cause a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. So now this song is ended, I've nothing more to say. But give us another pint of beer and we'll go us all away. And it's true, my lad, it's true, my lads, I was never known to lie. And if you'd been in Derby, you'd seen him the same as I. Welcome, everyone! Johnny Deep returns, and I'm so very, very excited to play him.
Guys, welcome to the stream. Today, let's get through these social links quick, because I'm excited to play. So we've got Discord, we've got Twitter, and we've got YouTube. You guys, check all of those out. Discord's great, great family feel. Twitter, send me a DM if you want to get a game. YouTube, catch up on everything we've done so far. I also have a Patreon and some merch, which will flash up at regular times through the interval. My merch looks like that. There you go.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Whoop! Thank you for the host, Matulu. Yeah. Well, that's me done. I've done the quickest intro ever. Let's go and get people. You guys are live.
Ah!
Good morning. So. Johnny Deep again. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I'm so happy. Okay, let's go round and let's say hello to you all. Some familiar faces and some new faces. So why don't we work our way down the stream? We'll start with our lovely DM, LaughLoveLindy. Good morning, Lindy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good. I'm waking up. This will be great. Hey guys, I'm LaughLoveLindy. Today I am the DM of this adventure of sorts. We will see the exhaustive results of my intense planning for this campaign as I disappear into my background and get to know all the other players and who they're gonna be playing.
So, working our way downwards, we welcome Katarina at Ayurgiasa.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know how to say it either.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank God, I'm not the only one butchering it.
Yeah, I'm playing Rin, who is a monk, a half-elf monk, and it's the second time I'm playing her, so it should be fun. She's a very impatient person.
Fantastic. I
Can't wait to die. Yeah.
forward to that. Johnny.
Oh, hi.
Next down the screen, Katie. Katie Faze. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning. I'm playing Anara. She's an Asimar sorcerer who, in a turn of events, loves Johnny Deep
Well, how could you not?
very easily. So this is gonna be fun. Really stretching my my abilities here.
And last but most certainly not least, at the bottom of the screen, Kiana.
Hi, good morning. I woke up maybe 30 minutes ago ish. So I am very sleepy, but I will be playing Ola Garrick, Gnome Cleric, who is super hyper. So this is going to be a role-playing challenge of a different kind. We'll see how it goes, friends.
And well, with that, that's everyone introduced. Lindy, the
Yeah, it
stage is
is.
yours. The spotlight shines down.
All right, so I'm gonna let Johnny explain where exactly we left off with him, and then I'll pick up with where he's at now.
I mean, it's a bit of a haze if we're talking for exact historical things, but I remember there was this crew what loved me, and these gremlins what loved me, and these fellow adventurers what also loved me because of my great charisma. And they followed me to take this ship so that I could become the Pirate King. That was our goal all along, I'm fairly sure. With two beautiful maidens also joined the party. I remember this. I remember the gremlins also had a lot of rum. Now, there was something, I think we had like, the two tieflings, they went and killed this bloke what was trying to pretend to have my ship. And, there was a little baby kraken what appeared as well, so I went to go and have a little conversation with it, and basically explain that I was going to be the new Pirate King. And this little kraken loved me so much that it took me in its arms and whisked me away.
That is a very good description of exactly what happened. And last time we saw dear Johnny Deep.
I mean, it's there or thereabouts, you know, the rum
Yeah.
hits me hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a little hard. There was a lot of it. There was gremlins, and their rum is like 100 proof.
There should
So-
always be more rum.
Should always be more rum. Yes. So, Johnny, you went through. It was like a whirlpool portal thing that you got sucked down into with this undead baby kraken.
Oh, I thought I was being
And-
cuddled in his arms. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you were being cuddled as it was like taking you through this whirlpool portal of darkness.
This whole whirlpool thing makes me quite uncomfortable. I must be too sober.
You must be a little too sober. Thankfully, you don't really remember the journey, but you remember everything going kind of dark as you were held very firmly in its tentacly loving arms.
Mm.
You wake up inside of a cell. There's a floor, there's a ceiling, there's bars on 3 sides of the cell. There's a stone wall with the door in it on the other. It also has bars. But if you look out over, you hear like also the sound of rushing water. If you look out over like the bars, it looks like just nighttime, a nighttime sky mayhaps. But then you realize, oh snap, I'm dangling off the edge of the world in a prison cell.
Oh. Well, I found it.
You are completely healed, but there does appear to be a couple of pinpricks on your arm where maybe like you were poked with a needle a few times. But
That's
you're,
interesting.
aside from that, you're fully healed. If you look through the bars, you also hear, aside from the sound of rushing water, other people talking, making noise, maybe somewhere else in this place.
Hello? Jeff? Jeff Grumlin?
You don't hear Jeff, but everyone else, you guys hear a new voice. You've not heard this voice before. You know someone new was brought in a few days ago, but you haven't seen who. But I'd say probably Anara and Orla, your cells are right across from the newcomers, and Rin, yours is right next to, so you can actually kind of see through the bars at each other.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, are you a new person? What's your name? What's your name?
Well, hello. The name is Johnny Deep. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I don't think you're much of assistance. You know, you're sort of behind bars.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. It'll work itself out.
I like you.
Hail and well met, traveler. What are you doing here? I'm assuming that you got captured like the rest of us, but.
No, I've been stored here by a lover. Unfortunately, because of interspecies relationships, me and the Kraken, we don't get on so well all the time. But I'm almost certain I've been left here, and now, I'm just hanging around.
Wait, a Kraken lover?
Oh, sorry, no. I mean, it sees me as its father. It's a baby. Don't get that confused. Most inappropriate.
I mean, you're the one that said it, but
Hey,
Orla, we should really have a conversation about this. I really enjoy this. I want to hear all the stories about this.
Oh! Well, I only really got the one about the baby Kraken.
You're the one that said lover, though.
Oh, yeah, no, loved one. Like a loved one, So you call all your loved one lovers? Me lover?
I don't think that's exactly the right terminology to use because, people can misconstrue it. Lovers being usually taken in a romantic context and, loved ones being more generic.
Look, all of this isn't really important. Where's the rum?
We are in a prison. There is no rum. Why would there be rum in a prison?
Oh, hell.
Can I check my pockets?
Yeah.
Do I have any of my rum bottles on me?
All right. So I really like this Call of Cthulhu mechanic called Luck. So you're gonna roll me a D100. We're gonna do a luck roll to see if you somehow still have a flask of rum on you. Well, in Call of Cthulhu, low numbers are good, so you definitely have a flask of rum on you.
Oh, it's alright, don't panic. Don't you panic, I found one.
He's back, guys.
It's already started. It's already started.
What? What else do you have
Did you
in your
just have,
pockets?
you have rum on you? And she looks at Orla and looks over at Rin. I think he's blessed by the gods. I think, oh, the gods are blessing him.
I think he's drunk.
Yes, you understand.
It could be both. I mean, it could be both. They don't count. They don't cancel each other out.
It's true.
No. Gods, no. All gods are bastards. They just had to dogmatically put rules on you and all that sort of rubbish. No. I only have one deity I worship. And that is rum. And rum makers and gremlins.
I'm sure there are several gods that are actually do have domains that are associated with alcohol. So technically, you would be worshiping them.
Exactly, Dionysus, Bacchus. There's tons of gods that love alcohol, just like you seem to. And I just really think, alcohol is wonderful, and I think you're blessed.
I think you're drunk too, Anara.
That's possible.
Now, hang on a minute. Are there any gremlins trapped here? Because they do create this aura of drunkenness.
I'm sorry. What's a gremlin?
Oh, you poor fools. Gremlins are the beautiful little pixies what make rum stronger.
Okay. Do you have anything else in your pockets, like
Oh, I don't know.
a key? Or
That could really be pushing it. Do I have a key on me?
I will say you do not have a key on you. However, rum is definitely something Johnny is strongly associated with, and so therefore that'd be something he'd be likely to have on him.
So for those of us who have been here for longer,
Yes.
what
How long have each of you been here, by the way? Do you know if it's been days, weeks, years? Indeterminate?
Anara has probably been sitting in here talking to herself and her imaginary gods for she doesn't know how long.
Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably only been here for a few days.
Okay,
same with Rin.
okay.
She probably
cool.
stole something.
Yeah, probably stole something. You're like, man, I found this place.
So,
Does Anara know if like she can use magic in here, or is magic blocked or anything?
You know that certain types of magic are blocked.
Okay.
Like if you have prestidigitation, that works, but mage hand doesn't work. Teleportation of any kind isn't working. So
Awesome. Okay.
they're like, yeah, certain magics work. Certain magics don't.
Cool.
So, I don't suppose any of you, have A got a key or B got a plan for getting out of here?
I actually sort of like it in here. I can just sort of talk and have conversations, and there's just it's very quiet, and the water is very calming, and it's very nice.
I've been thinking it's a bit too quiet. You're right. Do I still have my loot on me?
Let me see. I'll roll something to see if they would have taken it or not. Oh, come here, other D10. Yeah, you do. They're old a 95. They're not.
Take a
not
loot
lucky.
from my back.
They really didn't search me very well at all.
I did not.
Oh no, please don't.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding.
It still seems a little bit in tune.
No.
It's always in tune somehow. Don't know how, but it's just always seems to be in tune. As you start, kind of like, oh, it's in tune. It's fine. It's good. You guys hear another voice from down the hall. Keep it down in there. Whoever you are, you know this to be another prisoner who's very forgetful and can never remember anything for more than 2 minutes at a time, 2 to 5 minutes. Conversations with him, like yelled across the hall, have not gone well. I said, keep it down in there. Then a couple minutes later,
I think it's beautiful, and for one, you should probably just close your ears.
What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
what's that ruckus? He's forgotten again that music was already being played. You have a few other cellmates in the block. You know, there's the old guy who can never remember anything. And then there's a little gnome down the way who remembers everything. Like, he can tell you what the meal was for breakfast 3 weeks ago. Like, exactly. Sketch it out if he had a pencil and paper.
Easy, I can tell you that. Rum.
There's a few others, but they've been pretty quiet. They've been keeping to themselves. You do know that the cultists tend to check on you, and they feed you twice a day. So the first meal is due to come up fairly soon, as it is approximate. You can't really see sunrise and sunset, but the hue outside kind of changes from a starry dark black to kind of like a purplish orange, depending on the time of day. They've also sometimes, depending on what's going on, they have an elevator that they lower down with ropes and pulleys that you guys can see, and then it stops at a platform at the very edge of the rock, and they go underneath it to the other side, whatever's on the underside. You guys don't know. You've never seen it. You've never been. But you can look over and like, oh yeah, this saves the world. So you guys hear the slop cart running up. Slop is usually the first meal of the day, but there's always variations. Sometimes it's carrot slop. Sometimes it's seaweed slop. Tuna slop's kind of the worst, but you're hoping that today will be a good day. Maybe it'll be some good old cranberry slop. You don't know. But the dwarf, the cultist who always drives the slop cart, at least he's pretty generous with the portions. He shoves a bowl through the bars. It's just making his way down. He comes over, sees Johnny's like, "Oh, you're awake now. Here's the breakfast."
Don't worry, I bought my own. Thank you very much.
What? You're...
Now, Mr. Dwarf, before you run off.
Aye.
How long have I been here?
You've been here 2.5 days.
2.5 days. Yeah, no, that sounds like a usual blackout. All right.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Well, eat
I
your
tempt you
slop
to some rum.
What?
Have a drink with me. Come on, let's be mateys.
Give me a persuasion check. He's never seen a prisoner with a rum bottle before. Oh my god! He's back.
What the hell?
I'm telling you, Roll20 loves Johnny.
The story writes itself. This is why this is my prep for this game. This is your first time experiencing Johnny Katarina. This is pretty much how the last session went the entire time.
What in God's name?
Come and have a little run with me, matey. We'll be mateys.
Well, alright, just let me finish dishing out the slop to the rest of the prisoners before they get rowdy.
You take your time. I'll tell you what, if you want to be all fancy about it, you can see if you could get us some glasses.
Alright, I might just do that. It's been a while since I've had some good rum.
Only the best with me, matey. Grumlin refined.
Oh. He kind of hurries up with the rest of the slop. In case you missed it, Kiana, Johnny convinced the dwarven slop disher.
I come back and see the nat 20.
And to have a drink with them.
Yeah. I can't even say I'm surprised. I can't.
So he dishes out slop. This morning, it's apple slop, which is a lot like applesauce, but like grittier and chunkier. But it's very apple-y, so that's the upside. It's a good morning. Must be y'all's lucky day.
Yeah.
So he comes back. He's got 2 fancy little brandy glasses. And he comes back and he's like, "All right, here you go, mate. Here's your glass. Fill her up."
Oh, yeah, here you are, buddy. 1, 2. You know, I saw that slop. Apple is it? Smells appley. Waste. Absolute waste. You know, if you just leave it in a barrel, freeze it a few times, and dry it out, you can make some great scrumpy.
So what? I've not heard of this thing.
You're not heard of
sounds
scrumpy?
intriguing.
Right. You know how ale is like bread?
Or I?
And whiskey is like wood. Well, firewood. Maybe a red tree like a mahogany or something, I don't know.
Alright, I can see that.
Well, scrumpy is the whiskey equivalent to apples. Drink up, drink up, drink up.
Takes a drink. He's gonna have to make a con save because this is Grumblin' Rum.
This is the strongest rum one will find.
You wanna know what he rolled? I gotta look up the Gremlin DC. But
Oh, it was pretty high. I might have that on Jeff.
yeah, it's like 14 or something. Oh, we'll
No,
say this one's 12 because it's been a few days without the presence of a gremlin nearby. But he rolled a 2, so he is instantly wasted from the gremlin alcohol.
I don't think I've ever seen him act this way. Orla, right? Ren, have you seen him act this way? This is just very.
During this whole like conversation, any time that she's not actively talking to anybody, Orla like basically just like
They actually have a hamster wheel, like, no, in your room.
yeah, because I drove the guards insane.
They did, and it's actually connected to something, and you hear like little cogs and stuff moving. You think you might be powering something, you don't know what. What does Orla look like, by the way?
Yeah, so she's a tiny gnome, like 2 foot.
So they didn't have to get a big
7.
wheel.
And a giant hamster wheel.
Yep.
She has bright red hair. I'm guessing she didn't have her armor and shit, but normally she's decked out. Yeah, and she has like she basically almost gives off a glow of like energy at any given point. It may be magic, it may just be her, but she seems always radiant.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, you've got a hamster wheel in your room, and it's just going. And yeah, you've never seen him like this before. Could have only been here a couple days, but.
I mean, we don't really see them on the downtime, so I guess if you know, it just maybe because he's like all the time when she's drunk, but
He seems like such a serious person, though. But I mean, good job, Johnny. Is this your plan?
Oh no, and like full hearing of this dwarf. I'm sorry, mate. I don't know your name yet.
Oh,
My new
My
dwarven
na-
friend.
my name is Rothgar Deepshaft.
Hrothgar Deepshaft.
I.
Welcome, Hrothgar. Is that because you hang off the edge of the world?
Oh, not just my clan name. The
Ah.
Deepshafts tend to delve quite deep.
Of course, of course.
Family of miners.
So in full hearing of Hrothgar, he looks to Inara and says, "Oh no! Don't be confused, Inara. I never have a plan."
That must be why the gods are with you. Yes, that's completely why.
He's leaning against the bars, next to Hrothgar, like with his
Yeah,
back
he's
to him.
kind of
Like,
he's leaning on the bars for support, and he's like, "What's a mighty fine loot you've got there?"
I can play you a
You got
little
some-
ditty.
You see him like lift up like because they're not monsters. The little food cart has like a little like a little curtain around it, you know, for like plates and bowls and stuff. But he reaches onto the bottom shelf. He pulls out a set of bagpipes.
Well, I'll strike it up then.
All right.
Bing, 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 bing,
He has him like a second trying to get the mouthpiece into his mouth, and then before you know it, it's just.
Bing, 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 bing. 15 men in a dead man's chest. Oh, hang on, I can't go with that. Hang on. Ding, 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 ding. What shall we do with a drunken sailor in the morning? I don't know. Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
And you guys play some music.
Anora's in her cell. Just this is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. The gods would just be pleased. They would just love this. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful.
Now, Hrothgar, do you know what I think we should do?
What's that?
Since we're all friends now, all of us, we should go on a road trip. Listen to us. We sound amazing. We should go and play. The world needs to hear.
Yes, Please
You
do.
think my bagpipe music's amazing?
I have never heard anything like it.
Like, they usually hate the bagpipes, the fellow cultists. That's why I'm only allowed to play it down here in this prisoner block. They say it's torture for the prisoners.
They know
No,
nothing.
you've heard him play bagpipes many times before.
They know nothing, Rothgar. Nothing.
Aye. What do they know? Ah, but I can't let you out. You're prisoners. And
Oh, no.
cultist.
I'm not locked in, Rothgar. I'm here by choice.
What?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. The Kraken what brought me here, we came together on a holiday. I thought this was my hotel room.
They're lovers, Rothgar.
Kind of blinks a little bit. Make me a deception check, Johnny. Well, I mean, if you're just here on holiday,
Precisely.
it's
Now-
like I rolled a nat one.
As it happens, I seem to have misplaced my key. Now I've got full disclosure. I've got my
I drop
lockpicks.
them over the edge all the time.
Nightmare, isn't it?
It's the worst place to put things.
Yeah.
Almost lost me bagpipes once. That would have been terrible.
And you know these lot here as well. They're also these are my groupies. For my band.
I guess you guys are nodding along.
I happen to love Johnny Deep. I'm his biggest fan. The gods have blessed him and they've brought me to follow him.
Walla's still on her freaking hamster wheel, but she's like nodding.
I'm saying yes, but I'm actually looking for any keys and try to see if I'm close enough so I can try to steal them from the dwarf.
Okay, so he's drunkenly like leaning on the bars of Johnny's cell with his bagpipes. His keys are just on the other hip that he has. What does Rin look like? Let's describe Rin. We haven't done that yet.
She's elf. She's like tallish, and she has like short hair, dark. Her skin is really tan, really sort of dark. She has sort of light brown eyes, and she wears like really inconspicuous clothes, just in tones of darks, so she can blend in. She has no armor or anything.
Okay. And what does Anara look like?
Anara is very, very, very pale, nearly white-skinned. Has black hair, pulled back into a tight ponytail, and she wears a half mask, a porcelain mask on her face, and carries a porcelain mirror that she's always sort of like looking in, and sort of checking her appearance. And and she's like constantly sort of talking to herself, talking to air, not really paying attention to anything. She's relatively just average height, not too tall or too short, but very clearly celestial too.
Okay, cool. I'd say Rin could, if she makes a good enough sleight of hand check, she could definitely snag these keys.
Okay, let's go. Okay, 20 unnatural. Sorry,
All right.
that's an 18.
Okay.
Can't math.
18. Yeah, he's drunk. He doesn't see it coming at all. You're just kind of like, yeah, the ring of keys to the cell block.
I'll try to discreetly start opening mine. Just unlock it. It's not really open.
It's not hard. Johnny has his full attention right now. He looks around a bit. He's like, well, I mean, they're your groupies and all, but they're kind of important for this ritual we've got going on later today. This afternoon. In fact, that's why we brought out the good gruel.
Oh,
Good
you
mush.
poor sweet man. You poor sweet man. You mean you're doing the bidding of these cultists who won't even give you the time of day to listen to your bagpipe playing?
Well, you
Do you
see,
really care about them?
well, we're trying to turn the world upside down.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a very hospitable place to think, does it?
Thank you very
Well-
much to Inwills, who donates £10 so that everyone can have a nat 20.
Ooh. Excellent.
Including you, Lindy.
I'll write that down with the pencil that I have. Here it is. I'm awake. Oh, this is someone else. This is another campaign book. What?
You muted yourself, Wendy.
It's fine. I didn't say anything important. Thank you, Will.
It's morning.
You poor sweet man. Now, I don't think the world upside down is going to be a good place to do any sort of bagpipe concerts, because think about it. All of your audience is going to fall off the earth.
Well, I mean, there's supposed to be some kind of new audience on the other side. You see, there's a big spiral staircase that leads straight through here.
Now, hang on. If these cultists don't like your bagpipe playing, what makes you think this new audience is going to like your bagpipe playing if they're the ones who are trying to get the new audience? I bet they all play, like, heathen instruments. Like the triangle. Barely an instrument, is it really? Just ding, that's all you do.
I've never thought about it like that before. Maybe you're right. Maybe they won't appreciate me bagpipes
No,
on the other side of the world.
no. Let's get out of here. You know what you can do? You can join my crew, matey. We're gonna need a bosun on deck.
A bosun. I've heard a little bit about ships. Well, I mean, let me get you your key. Let me get you your key, and I'll think about it.
Certainly. I mean, hang on, the door might be open anyway. I'm not sure.
Rin's door is definitely open by this point. He kind of like reaches over, pulls out like a drawer of silverware, digs around, he pulls out another key. Here's your new room key. He hands it to Johnny.
Why, thank you.
I'll just put it in the lock.
Yep. Opens up.
I must say, the tea and coffee making facilities were amazing. But the toilets could use some work.
I just piss off the edge.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, it's very convenient, but I'm not sure about the hygiene for the other planets.
Oh, it's true. Never really thought about them much.
You gotta think of the stars when you're a sailor, matey. If you're gonna be a sailor, you've always gotta be thinking in stars.
Right, well, I've not really done much sailing. I teleported here.
Ah,
See.
we'll teach you everything you need to know. Basically, you've got the forward star, the backward star, the left star, and the right star. As long as you can remember which ones those are, you're all right.
While this is happening, Nara's like, Ren, can you open my door? I've been in here a very long time, and I'd really like to stretch my legs and
Waiting for a little shit to leave.
I mean, that makes sense, but I think the gods would really like for you to open the door for myself and Orla.
Yeah, but you're on the other side.
I don't think he'll notice at all.
Okay.
He's a little drunk.
I'll try to leave the cell.
Good job.
Alright, so you try to leave the cell?
Yep, quietly.
Just quietly? Okay, yeah. Give me that stealth check.
Okay, that's good because 21.
Yeah. The door doesn't even open without a noise. It does open without a noise. The door doesn't even make a sound as it opens without a noise.
I'll just go to the other side and fumble in the keys to try and open Anara's cell.
Yeah. It takes you a minute, but you find the right key. And you open it up.
Okay. I'll go to Orla next.
goddamn hamster wheel. But as soon as she sees that the door's open, she's like, oh. Looks over at the drunk dwarf, talking with Johnny.
I've now got my arm around him.
Yeah. Okay.
Rovgar, we're gonna go miles. We'll go to the forward star and the backward star. We'll go to all of them.
Aye, we're really big about stars in this cult. That's drew me in initially. We're supposed to do the ritual, flip the world up, wake up some great old one, all the good stuff.
I wouldn't worry about that. Probably won't happen. They hype all these things up, these cultists. 4th of July. Oh, we're all gonna leave the continent. That never happens.
All right. Well, guess your friends are your groupies. They're out there. They have room keys of their own.
Well, yeah. As it happens, they do have their own keys.
We're very prepared.
And he's gonna look around at one of them to walk out the cell door. Anyone?
Because the doors are like open. They're just.
Anora is like just walking out and walking over to Johnny and Rothgar. Johnny made sure we were very, very, very prepared. He's a very good leader.
Yeah, that is very true. Now, Anara, here, you should have a bottle of rum, I think, for this adventure. You can take this. This is yours. It's all yours.
All right. And she's gonna just take a little sip.
This is the strongest rum you've ever had in your life. Make me a Constitution saving throw as you drink the gremlin infused rum. You are a bit tipsy, but you're not wasted.
How do you drink
Looks
this?
like we got a new friend.
It's an acquired taste. He pulls another one from under his hat.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Orla, Rin, you should try this. I'm not saying it's good, but you should definitely try it.
Well, if it's not good, why would I try? Let's just leave this place.
Oh,
We have
yeah,
the
that makes
concept of something.
I mean, we just have to. We had out, or we could go down into the weird elevator thing, or we just have to find like a ship. Or she's hopped off of the hamster wheel, but
The
she's probably
hamster
still spinning like crazy because of her.
Hamster cheeks, it's all right. Everything will work itself out.
I mean, I get, but it's probably the faster we go, the better. As we don't want any of the cultists to come back. Yeah.
Oh, if the cultists come back, we'll just explain the situation, and everything will be fine.
Do you have a ship, Johnny?
Well, yes. Back at port, I have the Rum Guzzler, which was previously the Chum Guzzler. You might have heard of that one. But here, I'm not so sure, because of the edge of the earth, you see. Meanwhile, I could probably fashion a ship. Has anyone got a bit of paper? I'm a mean origami artist.
Oh, fresh out. I don't take much notes.
Any parchment on anyone?
Mr. Dwarf, do you know where my stuff is? I know you guys kind of took it away because you said this is I could be using it to escape whatever, but I might have paper in my pack. Yeah.
Well, everyone's stuff here is in either the coat room or the lost and found.
Well, why don't we go and look in those places? That sounds like a brilliant idea.
All right, let's just do it. He kind of sways, stumbles. I guess Johnny's still probably got his arm around him.
Oh yeah,
Would
keep my arm around him and keep him topped up too.
Okay, yeah. He stumbled down and you see a spiral staircase. He goes, "We got to go down the level. That's where it's at." So he almost falls down the stairs, but he catches himself on the railing. And you come downstairs. Thankfully, it's still early in the morning in game too, so not a lot of cultists are up and at him yet. And you see that there's a room on the right, and it's got a sign that says "Lost and Found," and a room on the left that says "Coat Room."
I'll go in the lost and found. I feel like something's pulling me there. Mostly, probably other people's items.
Well, you guys get what you need. I mean, I think I've got everything I need.
All right.
Although actually, if you do find my my leather ship's jacket, that would be. I can't be a proper captain. At least they left me with my hat, but that jacket would be mighty useful.
Anara's gonna go in the lost and found and try to find her quarterstaff.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where is Orla and Rin going?
Yeah, I'll follow Anara for now.
Okay.
Quietly.
Orla?
I'm gonna bounce into the coat room for a
Bounce
second.
to the coat room. Okay. So, in the lost and found, I need investigation checks to see what y'all can dig up. And I'll need an investigation check from Orla too for the coat room.
Whilst they're
Well-
searching, I think he'll stay in the corridor chatting to Hrothgar.
Okay. All right. So we have.
Ooh.
What'd you get, Rin?
12.
12. Okay. There's a bunch of really odds and ends and stuff in the lost and found. You find some real interesting trinkets and items, just weird stuff, like you find a snow globe. You do manage to find a quarterstaff. You're not sure if it's your quarterstaff, but you find a quarterstaff.
So keep it. Yeah.
Okay. What is Rin looking for in particular?
I'm looking.
Earth thieves' tools and weaver's tools, and if she
Okay.
can find her short sword, but that's not.
All right. You do find a short sword in the lost and found.
Okay.
And let's see if you can find. You do find a set of thieves' tools. They're very different than your set of thieves' tools. They're made from some kind of crystal, almost.
Ooh.
They look really interesting.
I pocket them.
Okay. And Orla, you're looking for your stuff. You find that the coat room is full of cubbies and hangers, and there is one side is like all cultist robes all hung up with like name tags on them. Like, this is Bob's coat. This is Jehef the cultist's coat. And, you know, just goes on like that, and there's little cubbies for the shoes. On the other side, it's all prisoners' stuff. But they are not labeled by name. Like, you don't see the name Orla. You see luck, energy, vanity, impatience, forgetfulness, memory. You see just a bunch of different aspects. So, and like all these are like in little Tupperware boxes, so you'll have to open them up to go look.
Yeah, so
through them.
imagine like if they're not on ground level, like I just have to jump up and just like does it.
Yeah, just well, not looking at them. You find your stuff in the box labeled energy.
Huh, energy. I don't know why they would put that down. Just grabs
Crazy.
the box and pulls out her holy symbol, the little sun symbol. Which she's like, oh, okay, that's good. Thank God. Thank Lysander. And puts it on. Grabs her armor, her quarterstaff. She pulls down all the other Tupperware bins just to have them on the ground.
Okay.
And
Excellent.
she's also gonna grab a cultist robe.
A cultist robe. Yes, you find one in your size. They have all sorts of sizes. A lot of them are much too big for you, but you find one that fits just right.
Yeah, so she puts on her armor and then she puts it on and she runs out into the corner. Hey, guys, look.
Oh, that looks very, very, very good on you, Orla. It brings out your eyes and that natural glow that you have.
Yeah.
When
well-
did you join the cult? Would you have been better this whole time?
Why do you think we came here, Hrothgar? We were doing a gig for the cultists. We're going to do that big scene where we all turn up in cultist gear.
Oh, that's why they made me work night shift.
That'll be the reason.
Make me miss the performance. All right, and
Those
also
bastards.
those two in the coat room. We're only a D100 each as you find, or not the coat room, the lost and found, as you find random stuff. I want to see what random stuff you
Okay.
find.
27.
27.
And
Orla-
You find
Ola's dragging the Tupperware over. Of the
Nice.
others.
with the 27, you find a shard of obsidian that always feels warm to the touch.
Oh, I like that. I'll pocket it.
And 37. Wow, you guys were both low. You find a small stone block. When you lift it up to like look for stuff, it feels like it weighs nothing.
This is strange. I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna cherish it forever.
Sure. Let's steal some other. Let's get our cloaks, right?
Orla, what did you find?
I found belongs. I think because they weren't labeled with like a name. They were labeled with like this weird adjective. I mean, mine was labeled energy, and I don't know why it was labeled that. But I think it has everyone, and there's also cultist robe in there, which I mean would be a good disguise. I think. Yeah.
We should,
Wait,
yeah, we should all do that. We should all put cultist robes on. The big scene at the beginning.
When Anara finds her stuff and sees that it's labeled vanity, she goes, "Well, that checks out." And she just and she like goes through and finds her things.
Inara, you're so vain. That's my coat rack.
Oh, I thought
I'm joking. I've lost my hat.
I thought it was for me. And
No,
she just takes the robe.
All right. And Rin, you do find your stuff in here labeled under impatience if you look through the Tupperware bins.
Damn it.
And Johnny, there's a very empty box that says luck. Because all the stuff's on him, but pretty much besides that. But it's got your leather jacket in there.
Yeah, there we go. Just shrug that back on.
It's only like a waistcoat, but he calls it a jacket.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So, that is... You guys find your stuff. You put on some cultist robes over it all. They are, the cultist robes are really interestingly colored. They're kind of like a greenish yellow. And they have, like, little constellations embroidered on them.
Rothgar, I think you really need to have some talk to someone about these colors because they're just not very nice. They look like puke.
So, is there any painting materials around here?
Oh, that would be, we had to do some touch-ups in the sacrificial chamber earlier. We've got some paints, just further down the hall in the maintenance closet.
Okay, in that case, I will forego the robes. Don't you worry, Orla and Anara. And Rin, don't you worry about a thing.
No. Okay, let's go. Let's live.
I trust you, Johnny. I believe you're blessed by the gods, and if you say this is right, then... And she, like, stops and looks off into the distance. Yes, they say that it's right, so yes.
Are you having a little conversation with someone?
No.
Oh, boy. Let's go. I'll just start going.
All right. To the sacrifice chamber.
All right. It's right next to the teleportation circle room. That one also needs to be repainted, but I'm working on it. And he kind of stumbles down. You go down another flight of stairs. And you see that there is more. Again, there's like a little hallway, and we've got two doors. This one says teleportation room. This one says sacrificial chamber. But the one that says teleportation room, there's got like yellow tape over it that says out of service on it. And he goes, and you do smell fresh paint down here. I rolled for it, and yes, they did paint recently. So
fantastic. Yeah, right. Let's grab some of this paint then.
He's going to take a small brush. He's going to look at the ensemble on the robes, the symbol or whatever it is, and he's just going to paint it on his hat.
Okay, yeah. You draw like a little constellation. There's usually one main constellation, and you draw that on your hat. As you do this, you see you hear footsteps coming from the staircase above you, headed down.
Hello, sounds like we've got a new friend. Hrothgar, who's going to be that this time in the morning?
Oh, it's probably Dinwiddie. He likes to do the morning sacrifice.
Perfect. Let's get him in here. I fancy some bacon.
Well, I think it's going to be goat this morning, but, you know. And you guys just stand there. You hear these footsteps come down. You see this interesting looking person. You've never seen a creature that looks like this before. They've got kind of greenish skin, like a goblin, but not quite. They've got pointed ears, they're very tall and lanky, and he's wearing the cultist robes as well. He's got thin, slitted yellow eyes, and he has a very intricate-looking sacrificial dagger and a goat just slung over the other shoulder. And he's like whistling a tune as he walks down the stairs.
Can I pick up the tune and sing along?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's give me like a performance check.
Oh,
See how
God.
good Johnny can do this. Yeah, you pick up right where the tune left off.
I mean, the +10 modifier helps, but
But still, you know. So he walks down, and he doesn't notice, and then he stops whistling, and the whistling continues, and he looks, and he notices you all, and he says, "What are the prisoners at Rothgar? What are the prisoners doing?"
No, Dingwordy, we're
I'm
not
just-
prisoners. No, I've been to that
My
same
name,
gig as well.
Rothgar, are you drunk? And he's like, only a little bit.
No.
He's like ready to fall over.
He's only had one drink. He can't be drunk. Dingwordy, how are you this morning?
Well, he seems rather like, why are these prisoners so... What's the word I'm looking for? Flippant with me.
We're a traveling band.
I could have...
Close
okay,
enough.
so you all are all wearing cultist robes except for him. He's like, "Wait, I thought he was the new prisoner. Are you the new recruits?
Dingwordy,
Yes.
I've been promoted. Captain of the cultists.
Give me a deception check.
Oh God.
What? No one told me anything
Yep.
about this.
That is going to be the first thing I address in my new station, Dingwordy. Communication here is awful. No one even knew I was here.
I thought you were the new, the last piece of the puzzle we needed to get to flip the. But
No, that's all wrong. I'm the first piece of the puzzle. But you can be the next piece, Dingwordy.
do you have you been briefed on the plan?
Oh, no. You see, that's one thing that we're going to do away with right from the word go. Plans. What happens when you plan, Dingwordy? Plans go wrong. That's pretty much all they're designed to do. You can never keep to them. Your project timeline creeps. Plans are awful. They're a terrible thing. The best thing you can do is just wing it and do the best you can at any particular moment, which is what you should do right now.
Excuse me, but I sacrificed this goat.
Yes, can't
he
wait
just-
for breakfast.
Awkwardly walks past, like kind of staring, like he kind of pinches himself, like, am I in a dream? Like, but he goes into the sacrificial chamber. There's a little sign that says "Caution, wet paint."
Should we follow? Is this something we should be involved in?
No.
Oh, no, the poor guy, he's just making breakfast.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think we've got him on side. We can probably leave him.
Where's the exit?
Oh, no, we're not done. We've got all sorts of rooms to exploit.
Oh no.
No, look, seriously, what's going to happen is we'll find a room somewhere which explains all of this. We just need to find it.
Is that Rothgar? Is the teleportation? Is that actually broken down, or is that just something to turn off any potential jailbreaks like us?
Oh, you've never had a jailbreak. 37 years. No jailbreak.
No. And long
Very
may that
proud
reign.
of that fact.
You're
And
doing
all
a spectacular
all
job.
it took was one one Johnny deep to ruin that perfect record.
And are we guests, remember? And
Yes.
the new captain.
But
Yes, just like the gods said.
No. Yes.
see,
Okay.
someone. You see, we had some new recruits come in, and they just botched the whole teleportation circle. They tried to bring in something, and it came inside out. It wasn't pretty, so we've closed it down until further notice.
That sounds very sensible. And were they punished, these new recruits?
Oh, aye.
The
They're having to.
the gods say that happens all the time. It's understandable.
I don't know which gods you're talking about. I don't really think that's a common occurrence.
No, they say it totally is, Rothgar.
Wait. Shouldn't we go over the emergency exit escaping plan? Like if
Alright.
there's a fire during the concert?
Oh,
where
we've
should
also
we go?
never had a fire.
Oh,
37 years I've been here.
cool.
That's very interesting.
I mean, but fires can happen at any point. I don't think even with the 37-year streak, it may not be, totally safe.
As long as no one spontaneously combusts, I think we'll be alright.
And that almost never happens.
Exactly. So, the emergency exit, the main one is you just jump off the edge of the world.
You've never.
That's
you've
the
never-
real emergency
You've
exit.
never had a fire, Rothgar? Because I can, and Anara just makes a fire in her hand with
we have
with
that.
firebolt.
We have braziers and torches. We've just never had, like, a grease fire in the kitchen.
I guess
I
that's
mean,
because of all the stone.
I can do that, and
Well, who'd you be doing that if we're gonna do the performance?
I mean,
pyrotechnics.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what it is.
Pyrotechnics? What? I've never
Like-
heard of this.
Like big sparks and flashes to make it all interesting, Rothgar.
I just
Oh.
also, I just also really like fire, and so do the gods.
Well, alright, well,
Yeah.
save it for the performance. It'll be real grand.
And I think, I know you're talking a lot about God. I don't know what God you're talking about, but, my God, like life. And so, like, I feel like, we vibe or something like that. Yeah.
Well,
100%.
Johnny said he wanted the tour. So this is the teleportation and sacrificial chamber room. If we go down another level, we'll go to the room where it's all supposed to go down, the ritual chamber.
Oh,
It's got a glass wall so you can just see out. It's really beautiful.
That sounds amazing. And can
Does
you
it
see all
have-
the constellations from down there?
You can indeed.
That sounds
Aye.
beautiful.
is there a
It's-
way out from there? Like,
Well, it's
Ow.
the bottom level. You can hit the underside of the world from there. If you want to go up to the top side of the world, we have to go up.
Yeah, no, you're worrying far too much about things, Rin. Think about it. We could go and look at all the stars. It'll be beautiful. I want to go down there just for that reason.
okay, let's go.
All right. He kind of just stumbles down the stairs, manages to not fall yet again. It comes a little close. And you guys emerge into a chamber. He goes at the bottom. He goes, "Well, be quiet, because there's going to be some of them in early morning prayer."
Early morning prayer.
Aye.
I love prayer. The gods love prayer. Everyone loves prayer. Right, Orla?
I mean, yeah, prayer is a very important way of communicating with your God. I haven't really had time. I mean, I do it all the time, generally speaking, but I may have neglected just because hamster wheel. But
Anara takes for a moment and just looks.
Imagine
The
Orla's
god-
like just vibrating because there's no
Yeah.
hamster wheel.
The gods say that you should pray, Johnny. That they need to hear from you.
No, you see, I believe that all gods are bastards. I'm here as a new manager, not so much in a religious or theological sense, but more of a managerial sense. I'm here to get things working right.
They don't like being called bastards. You should watch your mouth.
They all say that, but the lady doth protest too much.
Well, I don't think anyone really called being called a bastard. I mean, I wouldn't want to be called that. I don't think anyone wants to be called that.
Oh, let's go.
All right,
Right,
so
right. Sorry,
you
Ren.
stumble down the rest of the stairs, and you come out, and there's actually like, I'd say it's cathedral-like, but it's far too alien, far too foreign, and it also appears to be upside down. You come out, and it's almost like you're standing on the ceiling. It kind of slopes gently upwards in both ways. You look up, and it's flat on the ceiling. There appears to be a mirror image of like benches both on the floor where you guys are standing and on the ceiling. And then there's when you look out to your left, you see the entire wall is just one solid piece of glass. Y'all have never seen a piece of glass that large in your life, and you can see out. It kind of like juts out in a triangle so that it pierces through the waterfall of the ocean running off of the edge of the world. And you can see just stars and galaxies, and it's frankly quite stunning. But the architecture here, it's all a little off. There's lots of tentacle-like statues, things with too many eyes or too many mouths. And you see that at the head is a giant aquarium. Or is it another window that just looks into the ocean? You're not really certain. And you see just a tentacle kind of resting against the glass. Its suction cups kind of slowly pulsing.
Anara just looks around. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful.
And
The
you see that
gods
there's
love
a
it
few
too.
cultists with their heads bowed reverently, quietly at the front towards the glass pane. And you notice that the water here does indeed seem to be rushing as well. It's just, there's a lot more of it. Like if you have like a sink, when it's overflowing, there's some falling over the edge, but more is going out the hole in the center. That's what this looks like. One pane of glass is towards the edge of the sink, you see stars, the other one is just rushing, almost like an aquarium. The hole in the bottom.
Oh, Johnny, does this remind you of your lover?
Not at all. I left her back at port.
The Kraken, your lover. This is just.
Oh, the Kraken. Oh, we didn't really talk much, to be honest. We only met once.
I feel like that the Kraken would leave an influence on you, though.
Johnny
The
just
gods
looks
are
down at
tell-
himself.
The gods are telling me that the Kraken loved you long time.
I think that's the rum talking.
It could well be the rum talking. The rum does talk.
During this time, Orla is checking out everything as quietly as she can while still basically bouncing off the walls.
It's just a little. Just give me a stealth check just to see how quietly your energized fast walking is.
Nope. Yeah. Probably echoing in this.
Yeah, it's very echoey in here. You can hear the chants from the cultists kind of like echoing out. It's really, really odd. Kind of how well the auditory capabilities of this room are. Words are hard. But it's a very nice echo. And then you see like with your like one of the cultists kind of looks behind, and then all he sees is a group of other cultists and one guy, and he goes, oh, and he kind of like grabs the guy next to him and he goes, what's the name? They're whispering. But they pointed back towards you all and they're whispering together now.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can hear what they're whispering?
Yeah, definitely. It does echo in here. Sound carries.
Oh
well.
my god! Nobody except Scratch can roll decent attack.
No, you don't hear what they're saying. It's just whispers. Just
At this point, Orla's like partially on a statue, checking it out.
You stick your head in its mouth, like, whoa, it's even carved on the inside.
Yep.
Really weird. You know how they did that? Maybe pixies or something. You don't know. Tiny people carved the statue.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
So, you see that the two that were whispering go up and they pull on a rope and that rings a bell. Gong.
Okay, we've seen this part.
Gong.
Let's go.
Gong. It rings 3 times, and then all the other cultists kind of stand up at the same time and they turn towards you, hands in their sleeves.
I'm walking forwards.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Orla still has her
I
head.
feel like we've seen
And
this
the
before.
imagine her legs are just sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cultists and gentlefish,
Here we go.
welcome to the new Order of the Deep. Congratulations, you've all passed the first test. You are now welcomed to my clan.
You look, and a lot of them are the same race as Dinwiddie was. They're all very lanky, maybe a little bit Yankee. Kind of greenish, pointed ears, really gaunt. And they all are like, wait, excuse you. They look back. You must be the new one. I thought you was scraping the barnacles off of the underside of the. Whatever. I guess they finished. They don't know what the new cultists look like. They don't pay attention to them. They're interns, basically. The intern cultists. Intern cultists.
Yes, I found the interns. I've gathered them.
It's not quite time for the ritual, but I suppose we are ready.
Oh, no. We're cancelling that ritual for today. Today is a day of celebration to welcome your new captain.
Aren't you the new Wist? You're the last remaining sac. We need to siphon your
No. No. Look at my hat. I'm the new captain.
Give me another deception check.
I will use my
trying to
nat
just-
20,
Oh,
please.
no.
Out of the group of cultists. All right. But they're kind of like a moment. They, I don't know what happened. I guess but the high cultist isn't here. But the high cultist isn't here. I guess it makes sense. I guess he is the essence of luck itself.
Oh, no, the high cultist has stepped down. I've taken his place and renamed the title to Captain Cultist.
Yay, Captain Johnny Deep Cultist!
I think at this point, Orla had fallen into the statue.
Fall into the statue. I love it.
There's a bit of a glow coming from within it now.
Yeah.
Do you just see little gnome feet at the top?
You did see Little Gnome Fee, and then
And
she
then
slid
whoop.
in the rest of the way.
So yeah, so
we'll
now
get to
there's
that
like
in
a
a minute.
There's like a faint glow.
A faint glow
happening.
coming from that. What kind of statue did you fall into? I know it had a mouth, but was it like more eyeball-y, more tentacle-y, or more mouthy?
Thanks,
Oh.
Lindy. I know where this is going. Let's
That's a
just go-
quote I always want to remember Lindy saying.
let's
More
just
eyeball,
go-
that's tentacly or mouthy. It's
Let's just go with tentacles. Good old tentacles.
good with tentacles. Tentacles are classic. So you went inside like a replica of the baby kraken statue. There's a lot of tentacles, and you're stuck in the bottom. Where inside you find this. It's a rather interesting object. It's it almost looks like a glass pill. Like if you like a pill, but it's made out of glass, and it seems to be the bottom of this statue, like from your waist down, it's filled with salt water. And this pill seems to be made out of glass. It's translucent. You can kind of see like a dark shape on the inside of it.
Willa is going to intensify her glow via magic.
Oh, just see if you could see what's inside the.
Yeah.
All right. You see inside. Give me like a nature or an arcana or a history check. I'll take any of those.
I am not super.
Yeah, I'd
smart.
even allow religion because you are dealing with cult stuff.
That's a 15.
You think? No, you've not seen one. You've read a lot of books really quickly. I imagine you're like a power reader, speed reader. You just flip
Yep.
the book. You're like, all right, read it.
Yep.
So you think this might be a baby kraken egg?
I'm imagining this egg is.
It's like this big.
Yeah, it's large for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's just. Yeah, she's gonna kind of. Her hands
Stick
out
it on
of
the
it.
top.
Yeah. Dook. And kind of just.
Just
Do-
wave it, waiting for help.
Do I see the
What's your passive perception?
15?
Yeah, you see it. So just little no hands. It's like it's almost like shaking the egg because it's so fast. Just
Yeah, it's like vibrating.
yeah.
I'm going to slowly just like step.
Okay.
step. What is that, Orla?
It's a kraken egg. It's a kraken egg. It's a kraken egg. I think. Maybe. I read it in one of those books. Yeah. Either way, it's cool.
Okay.
And also, I can't get out of here until,
Yeah. Don't know how to get you out. So.
You think if you just take the egg from her, she can use her hands to climb out?
I'm going. Can I just? Am I tall enough to just like reach up and get the egg?
Yeah, you can like reach up and get it.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm
you're
gonna
fairly-
I'm
yeah.
gonna do that. I'm gonna just reach up and carefully get the egg and just.
She was able to climb up in there. You can reach up.
Yeah.
Little kitty.
It's
Hildy.
Hildy.
It's
I
Hildy.
love Hildy.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach up and just get the egg and carefully hold it to me so Orla can get out, and then I'll give it back to Orla.
Okay, so you just watch her kind of just. And like probably tumble out.
So you tumble out. And then you give the egg back to her, and he's holding it, and it's.
I don't want this egg. You can have it.
Yeah, I take it back.
All right, so you take it back, and so while this is going on, Johnny Deep is up there with the throng of cultists. Where's Rin standing during all of this?
Rin is trying to be as close to the door as possible.
Okay, so you're just like, I just imagine you're standing there, you're like, step.
Yep.
And you just keep edging towards the stairs.
Yep. Also wondering what the other two are doing with the really big egg. Just
Yeah. Yeah. You also there's the spiral staircase you came out of. There's also another door near the ceiling that opens up on like the right hand wall. But Johnny. So they're
Hello.
like, well, I mean, okay, so Captain Cultist, then what is the? You said we're postponing the ritual.
Yes, and we'll spend the day singing and drinking instead.
Well, you can see them kind of like one of them walks over to the window. The stars, I suppose, they'll still be aligned tomorrow. Like, well, okay.
Don't worry, when your luck's in, the stars are always right.
All right. Well, I suppose we could bring up a thing of wine from the cellar.
Anything? Come on, lads, this is a party. Lots of things of wine.
Well, all right.
I
Well
feel like
done.
you guys are a little bit behind. Come on, everyone have a quick drink.
He's gonna pass around his rum.
Oh, you're gonna pass around the rum bottle? All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna grab like.
Instead of drinking the Kool-Aid, it's drinking the Gremlin rum.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it will kill you faster than the Kool-Aid will.
I'm gonna go three checks to see how they do. All right. That's a 10. That's a 5. And that's a 2. They're all insta-wasted.
Oh no.
There we go. Now that's much, much better, isn't it? Don't you feel happier?
Yes, I think so. But I can't feel my face.
That's for the best. It's awful.
Yay, Johnny, Captain Cultist.
You gather that these people don't get drunk kind of often. One of them just like, I'll go get wine, and he turns to walk, and he just over a pew and just falls like over.
I'm gonna turn.
Knocks himself out on the pew behind it because they're all made out of stone.
I'm gonna turn to the one like who I'm gonna completely forget he exists as soon as he's out of my face. So like this is all like just lost to Johnny. As I turn back to the rest of the group, and I'm like,
And now, to the important questions. Where is the cult ship?
The cult which one?
Well, I mean, I don't want to go as big as a man of war, but a galleon or a frigate, that would do.
For like the ocean?
Could be the ocean. Why? What else you got?
we have one for the stars, but it's broken.
Oh, we don't want a broken ship now, do we? No, bin that one. Let's go and get an ocean ship and get out of here.
Right, well, let's top side. But why do we need a ship? Are we just gonna go until we have fun and then come back and do
Yes.
the ritual tomorrow?
That's exactly it. Now, we all know that when you're drinking and singing, it's best done on a ship. It's the rhythm of the water. It keeps the beat nicely. So we'll go and have a little sail around, and then we'll come back tomorrow for your cult actions.
Right, well, it's just gonna go up this way. And
I'll follow you. Come on, lads. What are you not doing over there?
And you just see.
yeah, you see him like Orla's sitting there holding like this like you actually. Well, actually, Johnny, do you remember the item you were supposed to get, the chest, the glass chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a smaller version of that.
Can I put rum in it?
I don't really think so. It's like you'll notice that like her robes had the light spell cast on them, so she's a glowy she's a glowy girl. But she's like and I don't know if you can even like put rum into it because it's like it's
Well, I mean, we can try.
thing.
Has it got like a lid? Can I lift the lid?
It does not. You notice that, like with the other glass chest, you found no seam on it, and it seems to be filled with some type of seawater. But this one's much smaller. The other one you found was like yay big. This one is this big.
For the first time, I think Johnny might try and investigate.
Oh my god!
This is a big step for Johnny.
Yeah.
All right.
And the first low roll he's ever had. Doing something serious.
So, you investigate this. It looks really familiar, and with the light kind of backing up, you're like, man, this is like, it's just at the tip of my tongue. I know. You think this might not be a chest after all.
I don't think this is a chest at all.
Anara is like standing there with her mirror, sort of like fixing her hair. Isn't it an egg? That's what the gods say.
You can see like the light, like is that all that's giving off is like basic. I'm thinking like fucking the selfie mirrors.
Yes.
Yeah. This light is very good, Orla. Thank you for it. It's really helping. It's really good right now.
I'll tell you what, Orla, you should keep hold of that, I think.
Yeah, it's like super cool.
And as soon as we find an opportunity, we should fill it with rum.
I don't think you can fill it with anything, Johnny.
They all think that to begin with.
You know, the gods say that rum can't solve everything.
Well, this is why the gods are just stiffs.
All right. Do we
It
have a
solved all our problems this morning.
I mean, you're not lying.
that does check out. Do we have a boat? Are we getting out of here? I don't particularly like cultists.
Oh, well,
They try to
Anara.
sacrifice you.
Well, no, they never would have done that. They're nice. They're nice guys, really. Once you get to know them, they're heading up now to go and ready the ship, and we're gonna go for a little sail.
All right.
You can sail, right?
I happen to be one of the best sailors in the world.
Yeah, I doubt it a bit, just tiny bit, but as long as we can leave this place. Let's go.
All right. Rothgar, that's what the cultists went up to prepare the ship. Rothgar's like, all right, so they're getting the things. We're going to leave. We just got to go all the way up the staircase. So back the way we came and then a little bit further.
Yeah.
All right.
What about them? They were saying about there might have been more interns around. Are there more interns around? We don't want them to miss the party. Get confused.
Oh, they were doing their punishment for fucking up the teleportation circles.
All right. Well, what about my room?
You still have your key, don't you?
No, not my guest room. My new room.
Oh, your captain's quarters?
That's the one. The very ticket.
Alright, well, that's gonna be nearer the top.
Perfect.
2 levels up from the prison levels. I can take you to it on the way.
To the
on
ship.
the way up.
Of course. Yes. Lead
aye.
on, Rofgar.
Alright. And as he walks, he kind of just pulls out his bagpipes again. Because he's in a good mood for partying.
I'll just play along behind him.
Okay.
Oh, that's a terrible performance roll from Johnny. He can't quite get in time with the bagpipes.
Oh man. Bagpipe accompaniment. Something new for Johnny.
The gods are saying that this isn't quite up to snuff this time, Johnny.
You're right. I'm nowhere near drunk enough.
He starts drinking.
Yeah, that's the problem, is you're becoming too sober. You need more.
Perhaps you should drink some more rum.
Way ahead of you.
Just guzzles it. And it's great.
I also love how we've kept it canon that Johnny doesn't need to roll for Gremlin Rum anymore.
Nope.
Like,
It's just, you're just used to it. That tolerance is so
Tolerance.
strong.
So, you guys make your way up a couple of levels. You find like there's like the 2 levels above the prison are basically like cultist, like basic cultist chambers. It's like dorm rooms. But the level above that, there's 2 rooms. There's the meeting room, and then it says high cultist room. Because we'll have to change the sign to reflect your new title, but here's your new room.
Perfect. Yes, indeed. And I am awfully partial to the little brown jug as my symbol. It's a little jug of rum on a brown field. That would be my flag. I've got one about me somewhere, I'm sure.
Anara is already is pushing her way into this room.
All right, you push your way into this room, and you find it's rather nice. It's rather a lot of the furniture is kind of alien looking in nature. There's a lot of books on the shelves. There's the one that's currently open is How to Summon the Deep One for Dummies.
This room is quite nice. It's perfect for you, Johnny. I think it's exactly what you deserve.
Yeah, quite possibly. Now, gather up all the books.
Yeah, so there's like the parlor, and then there's like another door that leads to the bed chambers.
He's gonna start grabbing the books, just gathering them up.
Gather them up! There's 2 reasons you need books on a long journey.
I want to. Can I roll investigation to see if there's like any shiny things that Anara can take?
Sure. Rin can do so as well. I saw that nod.
Oh no, that's a 9.
You're too busy watching Johnny collect these books. You're like, wow.
I rolled a natural
I
one.
just really love Johnny.
Oh no. So you think you find something really awesome. You find Rin, you find this thing. Hold on, let me get back to that list. That's a fun list. I like that list. I feel like it's not used often enough. You find a tooth like this. This is an artifact. This is a find of the day, man. This is where it's at. It's even on like a little rope. Like you can wear it around your neck like a necklace.
Cool, let's go. Yep.
Yeah.
It's on.
It's
So
a relic.
stylish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trendsetter here. Mm-hmm.
Everyone else sees like a shark's tooth tourist necklace. And she's like, wow, what's it on?
Is there a satchel in here?
A satchel? Like a bag?
Yeah. Is that?
Okay. Like a man purse?
Yeah. Yeah. Johnny
cool.
doesn't want to carry a big old rucksack. He wants something stylish.
Yeah. Give me a luck roll, Johnny. See, you might have to look in the bedroom for that.
Johnny's
There's not any
very
clothes in here.
He's very secure in his masculinity.
Give me that. So there does not appear to be one in the common room, but you don't see any clothes or cloaks or anything either. This is like a parlor area. You might be able to find one in the bedroom.
Well, I'm also hoping that there might be someone in the bedroom, so, why don't we head on in?
What's your room?
Then I shall.
And I'm gonna head into that room.
All right, you head into that room, and there is definitely a sleeping figure in the bed.
Okay. I will lay down next to them.
Okay.
Anara is just standing at the doorway, just watching this happen.
There's like the whole it's a 4-poster bed with fabric draped, and it's all the same color as the cultist robes. And there's like nice pillows and stuff, but this also appears to be a human man, a bit middle-aged. He's got a long gray beard. He's kind of like stroking it in his sleep.
I'll reach across and I'll stroke it too.
Okay. Let's see if he wakes up. He does. He wakes up. He's like, "Whoa! What are you doing in my bed?"
Well, matey, I'm afraid this is my bed now.
No, it's definitely my bed. Cultists, interns, remove this man.
Rothgar,
He points to the rest of the room.
Rothgar interns, could you sort out this imposter, please?
I hate to tell you, sir, but that's the new cult captain.
There's no cult captain. There's the high cultist. That's me. I'm
Excuse me,
summoning the deep one.
ex-high
This
cultist.
afternoon.
My hat? Do you have a hat with this on?
You see, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if he has a hat with that on. You see him go, why? He reaches by the bed, the nightside table. You didn't notice. He pulls out like a bishop's hat, but it's got the same constellation on it. And he puts it on his head, half asleep.
Your hat looks ridiculous. Why is it so tall?
I like it that way.
Well, good.
Like things with height.
Can I
Compensating. Got it.
No,
Can I-
no.
can I shoot a sunbolt at the head just to try and destroy it and knock it off his head?
Sure. Give me that roll.
Oh, not on the floor. Oh, that's 7, 14.
All right, let me check his AC. He was sleeping, so didn't have mage armor on or anything. Kraken Priest, where are you?
Just got one lying around.
I do actually. I have one from last time. Oh, maybe it's. I know where it is. It's in Bolas. Here it is. Kraken Priest. I used him last
Don't
time.
get me wrong, mate. I think as a priest, you look cracking.
Just for
Nice.
that, I just wanna fireball Johnny.
Yes, you hit him. You hit his AC. Knocks the hat clean off. There's a hole right through the middle of it now.
I will walk over to this poor man and drape an arm around him.
You're still in bed with him, so you just kind of drape your arm around him.
Mr.
He
You see,
appears to not
matey.
sleep with anything on. So he's got like the covers put around him. He's like,
You see now, matey. Unfortunately, sometimes life moves on without us. Don't get me wrong. I know the look on your face. You had a plan. You had a scheme. Everything was going swimmingly.
yes, the stars are aligned this very afternoon through tomorrow afternoon.
Ah.
And it just so happens that the rest of the cultists voted and you lost.
They don't get voted. This is not a democracy.
No, wasn't
what they-
a democracy.
That's what they voted for, and then they voted for Johnny, and you lost again.
No. You see, I am summoning the Deep One this afternoon.
Yes, but don't you need cultists to do that?
It helps, but I'm definitely going to. I can do it without them. I can do it on my own. I have all the necessary requirements. I have vials of each prisoner's blood. That's all I really need.
Why don't I make you a
Does that make
counter
sense?
offer? Okay? I can see what's going on here. You were lonely, you were picked on at school, kids didn't like you. You've grown up, and now you're a cultist. Alright, you want to wreak havoc on everyone. It doesn't have to be that way. In my
Turn the world
crew,
upside down.
we accept all forms of people. We can take you on and we can make you into something better than you have ever been, Mr. Cultist. Come and join our crew. We'll sail the world, plunder in the 7 seas, and you'll have fun. You'll have a family.
Give me a persuasion check. 21. All right, let's have him roll insight. Not 1. He just starts crying.
It's alright. It's alright, matey. Have a drink of this, it'll help, trust me.
If you say so. He just uses his beard to kind of like wipe his eyes. He's gonna try to make that con save with a grumbling rum. 3. Now, this is the dice Grant gave me. This is the dice that almost TP gave my party like 2 weeks ago. From rolling like nothing less than a 17. So this really is just Johnny Deep.
Now,
And he just shoots it. That is very strong.
yes, only the good stuff. Gremlin refined. Now, what was your name? Not just Mr. Cultist. What's your name, Mr. Cultist? What do people call you by? What do I call you by?
My name. You want to know my name?
I'd love to know your name. I'm taking an interest in you as a person.
My name is. My name is Isaiah Kane.
Sorry?
Isaiah Kane.
Isaiah Kane? Well, Isaiah, why don't you take a moment to get dressed,
Kind of rings it out.
and then we'll come in, you can join us on our ship, and we'll all sail away together. It'd be lovely.
Anara just looks off in the distance. The gods are saying that Johnny's right. You really should join us. Cults are so last year.
Yeah, Colts last year.
I think I will. I just need to get dressed, pack my things. I need a moment. He kind of like hugs Johnny because he's still right next to him. All right. I'm gonna do it. I have, well, all I have is cultist robes, but I'm gonna wear them anyways, so.
You know, we'll accept you no matter what you wear. You come and join us up deck in a minute.
Okay, I will.
Also bring all of your money.
For more rum.
Yes, all rum.
Rum.
Also, did you say you had blood?
Yes, I drew the blood and distilled the essence of each and every prisoner here.
Oh, I mean,
There's this one little one who just practically vibrates his energy all the time. I've been using the hamster wheel to power.
Anara
Ancient
looks
artifact that I need to start the ritual to summon the deep one.
Anara looks at Orla. Oh,
I don't know who you could be talking about. Either way,
so much.
We could I mean, I'd be interested to see these things. I mean, you obviously put a lot of work into it.
I did. I worked so hard.
And you came so far.
We wouldn't want your work to go to waste. So, could I see the thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Because in the end, it doesn't even seem to matter. he steps out and he shrugs on a cultist robe. This one's a little finer than all the others. And he goes this way. And he kind of goes up and he pulls like a trap door underneath, like a rug in his room. This leads to the device, the summoning device. And you see that the series of cogs and pulleys and levers lead like to this glowing contraption, and it says battery 110%. Got a little readout.
Hamster wheel power.
Orla, you've been doing so much work.
You've only been here like 4 days.
I've been here forever, and it's just amazing.
I mean, it's just, you know, actually you have to work off the energy somehow. It's better to be productive. Yeah.
They chose the right person.
Yeah. So did you like just instill the essence into it, or is it still like in vials and stuff?
Oh no, it's still in vials. This is just the machine that we were going to use to combine them all together.
Ooh,
To turn the world upside down, literally.
Wait. Maybe we should take those vials with us. They might be really important, and you don't want to like leave them behind, kind of thing.
It would be a shame for all that work to be nothing. And you see, he's got labeled vials. They all like the same labels that the Tupperware bins had.
Okay.
Anara reaches out and immediately grabs the one with vanity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just blood, right?
It's blood, but there appears to be like these vials they have like a second part on the top that has tubes that were running to the machine, but inside the top, like the cap of the tube, like you can just unscrew the tubing. It's still sealed. There's a little bit of powder in it, and it looks like if you did that to the top, the powder would infuse or like mix in with the blood.
Yeah, Anara wants to do that. She
Okay.
wants to. She wants to do that and then like open the vial and like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pop it in there. It's a blue powder. It mixes with the red blood and it turns kind of a purple. And it seems to be kind of swirling a little bit.
During the time, Ola has taken the other ones and put them into her satchel. It's just
Wait. Orla,
Yeah?
give me my blood, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This
I mean, I
blood.
don't know you can put them back into your body, so you know.
I'm gonna put this one back
Okay.
into my body, and she's gonna open it and she's gonna drink it.
Okay, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw.
Awesome.
You'll be able to tell mine from the smell, Orla.
And then I'm gonna
Okay.
use my nat 20 on the wisdom save.
Okay, so you remain conscious with the nat 20 on the Constitution save, And with the nat 20 on the wisdom saving throw, you don't go insane.
No more than I already am.
Yeah, no more than you already am. Because, each of you all is so unique. You realize this hits you as you're doing it. I'm probably the most vain person I've ever met in the world. This is the distilled essence of vanity. You probably shouldn't have double that. And you chug it and you're like, you do find yourself, you gain a flaw. You find yourself the most attractive person in the world. And nothing can be better. Well, people can do things, but if you did them, I mean, they'd be better.
Of course. I drink it and I just...
But you don't go insane, so that's good.
That tasted...
Yeah, I don't think that's how you're supposed to put them back into your body. I don't think you're supposed to be able to digest your own blood. It's one of those things.
I think that everyone should try theirs, though. But the thing is, no one else would be able to handle it, of course, like I did.
Yeah.
So.
Let's hold off on that.
The thing is, I mean, last time I checked, my rum was about 20%, so it's probably a bit like a red wine at this point.
Your last time you checked, your was like 80%. It's probably down to like 60 now.
We'll just hold on to it for now. I don't know. Maybe it could be useful later on.
I just have to say, Johnny, this was a lot better than your rum. Sorry.
Well, that's just entirely a matter of opinion, really, isn't it?
The gods even agree.
Do you know what? Have you got another vial of your blood there? Because I'll tell you what'll make it taste great.
Right
Get
now.
a gremlin to dip its finger in your blood for a little bit.
There's no gremlins around.
I'm sure we can find one.
We should probably go.
All right. Do you guys leave the rest of the prisoners there?
Is there a singular switch for release all prisoners?
There is not. They are key. They are key locks.
Oh yeah, no, that's far too much effort. Is there like a singular? Is there like a singular thing for like release all cages?
Yes, there is one of those. There's like an eject cage button.
Do you think this unlocks the cells?
It's worth a try.
I push it.
Yeah, but
You just hear a bunch of. It sounds like cages releasing from the side of the wall off the edge of the world.
Oops.
They'll be all right. They'll find their way back. Let's get onto the ship, shall we?
I hope nobody falls off.
No one falls off. It's fine. This is a family movie.
All right. So you guys head up to the next level up. You see that there is a couple of ships moored. Several of them are smaller, but there is one that you think would be able to hold everybody. And the name of this ship written on the side is the Seduction.
Good job, Lindy.
Seduction. And it's a nice ship. It's very fast. You can tell by the way it's built. It's very sleek and fast, which you're guessing, because the current here is very strong as all the water pours off the edge of the world. You're guessing it has to be a fast ship in order to be able to kind of not get sucked off the edge.
Perfect. That'll do. Are there any gremlins aboard?
You know what? Roll me a D100. Let's see. Yeah. You get on board. There is you hear a soft humming. You're like, that's not Rothgar's bagpipes. You go down below deck and you find one keg of rum. You're gonna slosh it and it's half empty, but the humming seems to be coming from there. So you tip it over, pop the lid open, and there is a little gremlin just floating in there.
Hello, matey.
Hi!
Are you here for the party?
I'm always ready to party.
Excellent. Come up on deck.
Alright. And he kind of like out of the barrel. He just like pulls himself up and then like tumbles out. He's like, "Alright! Woo! Party!"
Now, don't forget the rum, Mr. Gremlin. You know.
I pissed the stuff, it's fine.
Yeah, but no one else does, and there's a lot of people up there. We're gonna need the whole barrel.
Alright, it's half gone, so they're it to work. You got any empty barrels?
Probably.
Water barrel. If I just soak in a water barrel for a while, it'll turn around.
Perfect. Up you come, matey.
Alright! Woo!
Re-emerge on deck with a gremlin.
Yep. Yeah, Johnny comes above deck and you see this little. It looks almost goblin-esque, but its ears are a little too big and it's kind of like a brown color.
Is it still emanating the aura of drunkenness?
Oh yeah, you guys need to make the Constitution saving
I
throws.
kind of feel that like Ola would be like, I've read about. Oh shit. She's probably like keeping her distance.
Give me a history check to see if you have read about these.
Nope.
You've never heard of gremlins.
Cool.
Johnny's been talking about it, but you didn't think they were real.
Solid 12.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So Rin and Anara are wasted. You're instantly drunk. Orla, you just have a nice buzz going on.
At 19, I'm wasted.
No, not you. That's right.
Oh.
Orla and Rin are wasted. Anara, you just have a nice buzz.
Oh no. I hope you're ready for the hyper drunk.
What in the gods' names is this little creature?
Hey guys!
Do you have any of your blood left, Nara?
No, I drank it all.
Do you have
Hey, hey, here's mine.
Gremlin, what's your name?
Bob.
Bob Gremlin. You pop your finger in that vial for a minute for me.
I sticks it in.
That should be long enough.
Is it? Do I drink it?
Yes, drink it. Mine was very, very. I mean, I doubt yours will be as good as mine, but you should
All right.
definitely.
Now that it is like, I'd say that much. I'm probably became 30 proof. So
God damn it!
you're already
It's only in there for a second, you know.
You know, yeah, it's not that high. Give me a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Constitution is 19,
Okay.
and I'll use mine at 20.
Okay. You also don't go insane, but due to the effect of the gremlin's influence on the essence of impatience, you are always ready to party. That is your new character trait.
Let's go. Let's do this. Johnny, play us something.
Party any place, anytime.
I'll walk to the top deck. I'll walk up to the ship and I'll start just yelling commands at people.
You see Orla, it's just like doing the bouncing around, but also
Orla, why don't you try your blood?
I think I am gonna hold on off of that. Yeah. And she's just kind of like, doing the ooh, what's that? Except
You're on a ship. I think you probably got teleported here before the teleportation ring got smudged up. So you're like, wow, look, ocean ship. Huh, cool. Look at that. That's a seagull. Is that a seagull? Oh, well, what's
yeah,
a seagull?
except
That's
she's
like
like
the edge of the
she's
room.
like tripping over herself,
Bob,
holding
Bob.
the kraken egg still.
She is your responsibility. Look after her.
Which one? There's 3 of them.
No, Orla.
Which one?
The one
Okay,
that's
that one.
just chasing that seagull.
Ah, that one, okay. Like,
The one that's your size.
he starts chasing after her. As she chases after the seagull. She's faster than him, so it's kind of like... It's like Scooby-Doo-esque.
Are everyone
Yes,
getting ready to
yes.
maneuver the ship? Are they all like...
Yeah, they're like getting the sails up. They're getting things ready.
Anara is doing nothing.
You notice that you see some guys kind of come up, like, we're scraping the barnacles off like we're supposed to. Is it? What's going on?
Hop on board, lads. It's a day off.
But the High Cultist, and he's like, I'm not the High Cultist anymore. If Captain Cultist Johnny Deep lock himself. and then they come on board, and the aura of drunkenness is active, so they're gonna see how they fare. They're all a 7. They're shwasted. Insta-shwasted. So, yeah, you guys start getting. It's like, all right, now, Mr. Captain Cultists, when we leave, we're gonna have to use the oars, the paddles, to help not get sucked over the edge. If you want to go out to the ocean.
I don't think you need to worry about that.
I just figured I'd let you know.
Yeah.
Could I borrow my little vial there for a moment?
Why would it be boring? Also, why would you? Why would you need it?
Oh, no reason. I just feel comfortable with it close by. And I think our little gremlin friend could turn it into something, and he's gonna try and just take it from Orla, if you will.
Okay,
let him have it.
Yeah, she's she's definitely giving it over. She's just like, wait.
You'll love it, Johnny. And of course,
Okay.
mine's tastier, but it's good.
All right.
Pop the lid. I'll have a sniff, and if I don't get the instant whiff of alcohol, I know it's not mine.
It's kind of hard to tell if there's also drunkenness. Alcohol smells
He's
everywhere.
immune to the gremlin aura. So give me perception check. 5.
No, it could be. Bob, can you put your finger in here, bud? Just leave it in there for a second. Get ready to weigh anchor.
And then when he's done, that'll do. I'll shot
Oh my god.
the luck blood.
Okay. You shoot this one. Give me a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw. Okay. This, you feel just renewed with a sense of vigor and energy as this hits ya. But because this was like a good 50 or 60 proof when you'd had it, it's mellowed out a little bit. Because that's what happens when you mix uppers and downers. You feel like, yeah, I can do anything. I got the energy. But because it's not your blood, you don't have the risk of going insane because you're not doubling up on anything. So you feel like you're pumped. You've got energy. You can do anything. Basically you gain a little bit of the essence of energy, and you don't get any flaws from this. You do get, however, advantage on rolls which would require a lot of like quick movement, basically like dex saves. You get advantage on dex saves because you have that much more oomph, that energy to kind of go. Dex checks, dex saves.
Now, Johnny fully thinks he's drunk his own blood.
Yes.
So as far as he's concerned, his luck's in. And there's
His
bound to be
luck's in.
a strong wind pushing us away from the edge.
Yeah.
So he simply says,
Weigh anchor!
Weighs anchor, and the DC to boat away from this was 20. So luck is with Johnny today. As
You don't need to drink your own blood for that.
yeah, it's Johnny. It's natural. Johnny is the essence of luck. But now he has luck and a little bit of energy. And so he's even faster on certain things, which I'm sure will constitute to his luckiness later on. So you guys pull away. The seduction pulls away from the edge of the world. And you guys sail onto open waters. On the party boat, essentially. So, yeah, Brothgar pulls out his bagpipes, starts playing a party song. Katie is just so done. Yes. You're like,
I don't know why I'm surprised anymore. Like, I don't understand. Why do I even let it get to me anymore?
So, yeah, you guys sail away. Where do you navigate to, Johnny?
Oh, let's see. Now which one's the forward starter bags? It doesn't matter. That way! He just points in
That way.
direction.
Okay. Roll a d4. See which way you go. Whoa! I'll throw it on the floor.
Floor rolls don't count.
Alright, so you head off in a direction. You're sailing along. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was reading something. And you guys sail for a couple days without encountering anything. Nothing at all. The cultists kind of explained to you, like, there's nothing near the edge of the world. Things they just don't want to get sucked in. They're just sucked off. So things just avoid it. It was a really convenient cultist hideout. No one was gonna find us there.
Aren't you in danger of getting sucked off, though?
I mean, we're really careful. There's like a safety regulations book you have to read when you sign up for the cult.
Everyone's just really worried about getting sucked off. It's very common.
It's just a genuine fear for some people.
Johnny's really worried about not getting sucked off.
Oh no, I don't mind either way. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It'll pan out fine. I feel sorry for them prisoners. I feel they may have got sucked off.
Did you worry about your lover, the Kraken, not sucking you off?
Do you know what? Not once. Not once. I suppose technically they did suck me off because I was off the edge.
And all of the the tentacles and the the suckers probably did really suck you off.
They probably got proficiency in sucking people off the edge.
Yeah, I've heard that about Krakens. They're very good at sucking people off.
It's because, like you say, of all the suckers. I mean, probably even got
Definitely
expertise.
proficient in sucking. Expertise,
Yeah.
even. Yes.
Yeah, very good at sucking people off. That's what the gods say. That's what they bless Krakens with, the ability to suck people off.
That's why you don't see many Krakens in the middle of the oceans. They're only near the edge, because you can't suck people off in the middle of the ocean.
That's true. That's very true.
Because they have to be on the edge in order to be sucked off.
Yeah,
just-
you need to be right on the edge, otherwise you can't get sucked off.
We've just killed Cannon, Katrina.
You just see the occasional arm flail come up to the camera.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, that's enough talk about getting sucked off. I'm getting confused. Let's carry on sailing, shall we?
You guys keep sailing for a while. And up ahead, you see that there is an island. There is an island up ahead. And it seems to be lush. Lots of vegetation and plant life on there. You guys are getting a little low on liquids because the gremlin has turned all the water into rum and then you guys drank all the rum. So this might be a good place to stock up and resupply.
Oh, no, we just put the barrel back off in the seawater and get Bob to sit in it for a bit. You got to travel with gremlins before, guys. They're in a commodity.
You guys are also running low on food.
I'm not.
So.
They are.
They are. They're like, please stop. I'm just hungry.
Is everyone getting angry?
Okay, yeah.
Angry drunks.
Angry drunks. You don't want hangry drunks. Like, we have grease for the fryer, but we have no more potatoes. How are we gonna soak up all this rum?
Soak up? What do you mean?
You see, the interns are just like over the edge because they just can't party. They're interns. They're learning.
I suppose we can stop for supplies.
They're like, thank you. Say.
I'll start maneuvering towards somewhere where I can dock the ship.
Yeah, you easily find there's like a little lagoon you guys can pull into.
There's always a
and
lagoon.
There's always a lagoon. Almost always.
Is there a
There's
waterfall?
Let me see. That's a good question. There is not a waterfall in this lagoon. There's no secret passageway.
I was saying, if there was a lagoon, he was going to sail straight for it. Straight for the waterfall. He'll just weigh anchor then, and
All right. You guys do see on this island that there are. What are you doing, cat? All right, that's fine. Sorry, I heard. I was like, what are you just playing with piece of paper? That's fine. So you guys see that there appears to be some type of hut further into the forest. You kind of see like a path leading up to it. There's a hut up there.
Maybe it's a party hut. Let's go.
It's not a party hut. Now it will be.
I mean, I feel like you bring the party everywhere, Ren. That's what that's what I've realized now.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so you guys head towards this little hut. So you guys go to this hut, and you don't hear anything from inside it. Do you? You just walk on it. It's Johnny, probably.
Open the door.
Just open the door.
Yeah, walk on in. It'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong.
So you walk on inside of this hut, and inside you see that there is a person sitting at a table eating like they have half a coconut open with like some cereal floating inside some coconut milk, and they got like a bamboo spoon and they're eating it. So there's actually you see it is a guy and a girl. The guy is kind of has like brown hair and some glasses, and the lady's a redhead, and she has a really nice dress on.
Hello, love.
And they're like, "Oh, hello there. How did you get here?"
The gods have led us to you specifically.
Really? Yeah, we've been waiting for someone to come rescue us for so long.
Perfect. You can join the crew, no problem. Do you have any food?
Oh, yes. Well, actually, further in on the island, this is just another vacation hut. There was a whole group of us. We went out on a 3-hour tour, and, well, we crashed on this island, and we've been stuck here ever since.
Lindy. Are you, what do you do?
Oh, well, you see, I used to be a professor, and my companion here, she's an actress.
Oh, anything we might know?
She's like, oh, well, I did do a few plays that you might have heard of them. There was there's this one that was really, really well done. It was called Starlit Night. It was a romance film. It was a romance play.
I don't actually watch plays.
Oh, well, it was very good.
Well, the gods have led us to you. Yes, like my friend here said, do you have any food?
Yes. We have a little bit of supplies here, but we have a bunch further in on the island. There's the rest of the crew has plenty of food. We've been growing our own here. There's lots of coconuts and sugar cane and all sorts of things. We've gotten really creative with how to use these things. We've been here for years.
Well, everybody, food. The gods have blessed us. Just like I told you they would.
Come
yeah,
on further in.
sure.
And you see that as you go further in, there's like all sorts. There's like a few little buildings put all together. You see like this little guy with with the captain's hat on and a blue coat, and then he's like, "All right, now, first mates, we're gonna try to fix this communications device." And he's like, he's talking to this first mate who's got like a red jacket on and a little white hat, and he's like, I tried fixing it, and I think I made it worse. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll get the professor on it immediately." And then you see like an older married couple like playing a game of something. They've got like bamboo sticks with little clubs on the end, and they're knocking around a little like a baby coconut, like a little, fall into like a hole. And then there's one other girl who seems to have like pigtails, and she's just doing some cooking. Actually, she's frying some plantains, and making pies, coconut cream pies specifically. And they all look up and they're like, "People, did you get stranded here too? Is your boat fixable or no?"
No, I'm not stranded. I never get stranded. I'm here with a ship. I've come to save you all, as was my original intention.
Oh my goodness, we're saved! We have to celebrate! Quick! Make more pies! And they start packing their things, and they're getting out supplies. And Bob at this point kind of tugs on. He's like, "We in a party?"
Oh, we're always at a party.
All right. And you see, he kind of like sticks his fingers in like all of the pies.
I'm trying to think of how that works in terms of like liquid, but you know what? I'm not going to question
it. It's a coconut cream pie. It's like a soft pie. It's creamy.
It's just become a rum baba.
Yeah. And you see, like, she had some pineapple slices to the tops, and other like pina colada pies. It's their coconut rum cream pies, and pineapples on top.
What a great flavor. Mix of flavors.
I'll walk over to the other. Do you say the captain? I'll walk over to the other captain.
Yes. He goes, "Ahoy there! It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Skipper.
Johnny Deep, at your service. I
Nice
am
to meet
the
you.
captain of the Seduction and the Rum Guzzler.
Wow, you've 2 ships.
I am the new pirate king.
Wow,
There will be
That
many more
is-
ships. These are just the first 2.
that's incredibly exciting. I used to, my last ship was called the SS Minnow, but it crashed during a terrible storm. The sea was rough, the wind was howling, and
Yeah. No, I
It's just supposed to
prefer.
be
I prefer to
3
name
hour
my
trip.
ships after birds. Back when I was a decent sailor before I went to piracy, I had the SS Swallow.
oh, a good name.
It flew across the waves.
I bet she did. Well,
Johnny tried to have a boat called the SS Spit, but he's never done that before in his life.
Yeah, and it was named after my old dog, but you know, Spit the dog didn't go down so well.
well, I guess since you're the king of the pirates, and I wasn't exactly a pirate before, but you just, I mean, I'm sure I could contribute some value to your crew, probably
Skipper.
not in navigation.
Skipper, it's fine. Do you like rum?
Who doesn't like rum?
Do you know how to sail a boat?
Well, yes, I do.
Congratulations, you're a pirate. Welcome.
You hear that, little buddy? We're pirates now. And he looks over to his first mate. And he's like, "Oh boy, I'm so excited. I've never been a pirate before." And
Now, rule 1 of being a pirate is always leave the gremlin to his work, okay? He's a very busy man. He's got his fingers in a lot of pies. So,
Yes.
don't interrupt him.
yeah, it's just broken.
She's just done. We have officially murdered Kiana this morning.
Well, I'm real excited to this new career in piracy. Hopefully we won't get lost with this new sense of direction we have with you, Mr. Deep.
Oh, no, don't call me Mr. Deep. That sounds terrible. That was my mother's name, Mrs. Deep. No, call me Johnny.
Okay then, Johnny. Let's we'll have a feast here tonight, and then we'll head out first thing in the morning.
Yeah, right, that sounds like a laugh.
All right. And so Bob comes up with like 2 pies. He's got like one on his face, and he's just kind of like, oh, wow, blah, 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 as he hands like one to each of the people in the party. He's like, eat up, guys! Pina colada pies, going quick.
Anara just like dips a finger in one of them and
It's really good.
this is very good, Bob. Good job.
Eat up. Eat. Pie. And he just kind of like, if you don't take it from him, he kind of just brings it closer and closer till it's like on your face.
Yep, Bob. Okay, Johnny, control your gremlin.
Nah, don't worry about him. Just let him get on with it.
Oh, I see where you get it from, Bob. Just
Right.
like Johnny.
Yeah, as you're kind of like, oh, no, he just pies you in the face.
Oh, Bob.
All right, you'll eat it one way or another. All right, how about you? Orla, eat a pie.
And yeah, she'll just kind of.
Oh my
Take
god, we
it.
should have a pie eating contest.
Well, we could. I think that we should set up some sort of pagoda, though.
Pagoda.
Yep. Or a tent.
All right.
Mainly because I like pina colada, and I can see that we're gonna get caught in the rain.
There does indeed appear to be a storm rolling in.
Fucking speak it into being.
Predicts the weather now.
Roll the 12 on a D100. It's gonna fucking rain soon.
God damn it.
As long as we don't have to do any yoga, I'm okay. But
I don't even know what
let's
it is.
party.
No, I've not been ever. I don't even know what yoga is, but I'm definitely into alcoholic beverages, bubbly ones.
All right, so you
Alcoholic
see,
beverages and
the cultists come up and like the professor's showing them how to make pagodas out of bamboo. He's gotten real good at working with this medium. You think he can make just about anything with it. And before you know it, you have several pagodas set up.
You're really good at
And-
working those shafts.
He's like, thank you, I've spent a lot of time perfecting my art.
Yeah, you arrange them beautifully.
It's really a craft you have to practice to be able to get it down just right. He puts the final touches on one. All right, and they move some tables underneath, and pies. So many pina colada pies are brought out, and one is placed before each person. And he's like, Bob was like, all right, I'm gonna judge the pie eating contest. All who wish to enter, sit in front of a pie. All right, you are in. Yeah, all right.
I'm not much of an eater. I suppose I could have a go at a ram pie, but I'm more of a drinker.
It's pretty liquidy.
I'll trust you. I'll
Pretty.
trust you, Bob.
All right.
you just have to Johnny, you just have to open your throat and just swallow. You're very good at that, remember?
Well, it's just like drinking in that case.
Exactly. Just remember what you're good at, swallowing.
Yeah, speed eating's basically like drinking, especially with a cream pie.
Mm-hmm. Just force it down as quick as possible.
Yep.
Where?
is this game?
What happened here?
What is this game become? What are we doing?
All right, Orla is like, I think you'd be really good at a pie eating contest. You want to eat a pie?
Yeah, I'll have a go.
I mean, I can eat a pie. Yeah.
All right, do it. Sit down. And he makes people like basically he finds a person to sit in front of each pie. No, you can eat a pie. You can eat a pie. Pie eating contest.
And you've already made me eat one, Bob.
Well, who doesn't love a good cream pie?
I think I'm just going to root for Orla.
Hey, you ready to
She's-
play this one?
She's going to go over to Orla and cast guidance on her. Actually,
Cool. Okay.
So you just see her like I guess just vibrate a little more with energy.
All right, so you're sitting there. Everyone's sitting there. The whole gang from the island, who they seem to have named after their first mate, Gilligan. Yeah, they're all in part of the pie eating contest, and the high cultist, well, the former high cultist, along with Rothgar, they're also competing in this pie eating contest. So I'm gonna need everyone to make me a dexterity check to see how fast y'all can eat these pies. And Johnny and Orla get to do so with advantage because they both have energy out the wazoo.
And you get an extra D4 Orla if you need it.
Okay, so dexterity or
Yep, dexterity. This is how fast you can shove a pie down your throat.
cool.
Johnny is going to produce a knife and fork before he begins.
Okay.
That's a 20. Not nat, but 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Yeah.
Save or just regular roll?
Just regular roll. Just a regular dex check.
Oh my fucking lord.
Fucking
Between
shit!
luck and energy. You know, I'll roll for the NPCs, but I don't think it's a contest.
I can't.
Katie's face.
There's a little bit like dribbling down his chin.
And he's just doing it with the knife and fork. It's actually more like a spoon, because it's just the rum has like diffused it so much, so you're just like.
I don't. I don't even.
Rothgar's pretty good. He got a 19. Yeah, he takes third place. Rothgar takes third place. Orla, you get second place, and Scraticus. Johnny gets first place.
I
in
don't
the
even.
coconut rum pina colada pie eating contest.
So he's just looking around. Everyone else is still finishing. He just takes a little bit of the cream off his chin.
Yep.
No, you're right,
Actually, really
Bob. That was a really good cream pie.
We got a winner!
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I thought you would.
I'm just. Katie is in shock.
Can't believe Craig's missing this.
I'm so jealous he escaped this today.
I have a game with him later today.
You're gonna tell him about this. You're gonna be like,
Please tell him how jealous I am he got out of this.
all right.
Shit.
So there actually was prizes for the pie eating contest. Each of which is a barrel of rum, but special Grumlin rum. He actually takes time, instead of just soaking in it like a hot tub, he actually produces seasonings and spices and makes Grumlin special spiced rum. Johnny, you get a barrel. Orla for second place. You get like a pony keg, half keg. And then Rothgar gets a bottle. You could, like, sealed up, you can smell the alcohol coming out of this. It's wafting.
Almost like it has an aura.
Almost like it has an aura. Like the Grumlin special rum.
Well,
That's hilarious.
I think it's only right that we crack the new keg at this little feast. Let's have a drink.
And he'll take a thing.
It's a coconut. It's a mug made out of bamboo and coconuts. It's like a half a coconut with a bamboo handle. Professor made a bunch of them.
All right. Well, in that case, I won't try and crack the barrel with that. I'll just smash the barrel in with the hilt of my rapier, I suppose.
Yeah.
And just dip my mug in and hand it to the first person.
Rum for everyone. Rum.
Yeah, Honora is taking the biggest drink she can.
Con save.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. A 12.
You
Let
are
her get-
wasted.
Yeah, she's gonna accept
And
that.
because this is Grumlin special, you are wasted for the next 7 hours.
I'm okay with it. This is the best filling of the whole wide world. What kind of rum is this, Johnny?
Never question the rum.
I mean, I'm accepting it. This is the best.
I don't know if you've ever asked how the lemonade is made, but you don't want to know.
A lot of lemons get squeezed, if you know what I mean.
I don't like the implicate. Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. And he finger crossbows you. So what does everyone do at this shindig? Everyone is wasted. Everyone's had their fill of pina colada pies. They roast a pig. There's like little island pigs. They have one on like a spit. It's delicious. They even have like showers and stuff. This professor's real creative with bamboo coconuts.
Well, it probably still has to crack an egg.
Okay, you notice that it's getting a little dry. Like it feels like, you know, like when a membrane starts to get dry, it feels like it's stretched. That's what it gets the feeling of. It's been out of water for a while.
Yeah, so she's just gonna go to the shore and just kind of just like sit.
Just
right
sit with it.
Yeah. In the water.
Okay, you just sit in the water. Like you just go like knee deep and you're bloop, and you just sit it on your lap and you're like, Actually, probably more like
Yeah.
It might be a little less because of the intoxication level that you're in. So you might actually be like,
which is the only reason why she's actually sitting.
Yeah. I love it. What does Anara do? I mean, just get wasted and try to forget everything.
Anara is wasted and literally just trying to hang off of Johnny Depp. She is drunk and she is flirty.
All right.
That's what's happening. Complete opposite of spring blossom.
How does Johnny Depp feel about this?
Well, you know, Johnny likes to go with the flow.
All right.
He'll happily drape an arm around you and swagger around the party for as long as you want.
She's gonna end up just passing out.
When she does so, he'll just sort of, I'll just put you down. And
Yep.
Whoops. Carry on.
What does Rin do during the party?
She's just dancing and going around and just dancing with everyone, dancing with Bob Bob.
Yeah, Bob loves dancing with you. He thinks you are a party animal just like him.
Yep. She'll dance with Anara, just even if she's unconscious, she'll just
Even if she's unconscious, yes.
I love it.
Bob is like rigged up, like the professor rigged up like a little like bamboo exoskeleton, and so Bob's just like Jaeger piloting Anara around like woo, like with the arms. And Anara's just like,
Anara's gonna be so hungover and sore in the morning. What did I do?
yeah, like, he's not even gonna have like laid you down nicely. He'll just have left you in like a crumpled lump, like.
Yeah.
You've probably been laying on a rock or something like that. Oh, it should be fine.
100%. Yeah.
Looks comfy.
and then they're like, oh look, she's passed out. You know what that means? And then Bob like draw all over your face.
Draws all over, and like I have the mask on, and now it's like drawn all over the
got
mask.
a little mustache on the mask. and like flirty, like the DreamWorks eyebrow.
Love it.
And just and then again the exoskeleton. So we partied. He's like, I'm Anara. I think I'm hot shit. I love myself more than anything else. But I'm starting to love rum too. Woo! And he's just like moving a little bit like a puppet master, just like with a little. And he's like, all right, I'm bored now. And he's kind of like, he lays you down.
Every now and then you just hear Anara, just like the loudest snores.
Yep. So the party goes on probably until dawn, and then everyone just one by one starts passing out.
Oh,
Just
no stamina.
I think Orla's still awake just because
Yeah.
of who she is.
Orla is still awake, and Bob's like in and out of sleep.
I drank all his blood, right? I've got a feeling I'm still awake too. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've energy. You still got energy. You feel like you just don't need as much sleep nowadays. You feel like you've got like the sleep requirements of an elf now. You just gotta zone out for like an hour, a few hours, like 4 hours, and you're good. You know who needs sleep?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, half the time when I'm standing there in a drunken haze, I'm pretty much meditating.
Yeah.
So I'll just, like, if me and all are the only ones left awake, I'll just be going over to all and go, well, what do you want to do for the next couple of hours?
I mean, we could explore. I've been sitting here. So this egg is actually not drying out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's soaked up some seawater. It seems to be happy now.
Yeah. I wonder when it would hatch. And she's probably not real. I'm just imagining if like this freaking Asian glow, but also her magic glow happening.
I've got an idea.
What? Yeah.
You say we put it in the seawater and it was happy.
Yeah.
If we put it in the rum barrel, it'll probably hatch.
I don't know if that's how it works.
That's science.
Is it science? I don't know.
There's one thing I know, it's rum science.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a nature check just to see.
Sure.
She's not very smart, but let's try it. Yeah, she has no idea.
You don't know.
Sure, this sounds like a great idea.
There we go.
Why not?
Put it in there.
I mean, we can definitely try it. Okay. Stands up, soaking wet,
Mm-hmm.
and like runs over to the dumbbell.
Yeah. Now, do you put it in like a regular rum barrel, or you put it in the special rum
The
barrel?
special rum barrel.
Okay.
Which one?
The big one. This one here, the one that we won at the competition.
Okay. Okay.
Still can't believe you nat 20 the pie. It's Johnny. It's Johnny. So you
With a knife and
you
fork,
stick it-
no less.
Yeah. A Korean pie with a knife and a fork. Yeah, only Johnny. Blook. You put it in, and it kind of like floats in the rum, and it kind of like sinks down a little bit. And it's an egg. You can't really tell what's all going on.
Well, it had like done the like.
Do you like
carry
poke
over
it,
the-
make sure it's under? Like stay under. Like if it rises up, you're just like boop, boop.
Yeah.
Can I roll anything to see if I can encourage it to hatch? Like a water birth?
Like a water birth.
But in like rum?
Oh my god, the image I'm getting right now.
Give me first. Give me a I don't know like a nature check. Okay. And then roll me a D100.
I love how you're already kicking off the D1.
Okay.
Oh.
So with your nature check, you realize you're like, okay. It was happier after it went in the water. It likes moisture, and it looked a little bigger after Orla took it out of the ocean. Like it's this big. It was like this big. You think that if you soak it in the rum barrel for long enough, it will eventually hatch, but not today. It's still too young of an egg.
It just needs a little while in the rum order. Give it a few days, it will hatch.
Okay.
Right, so you just put the lid back on it.
she literally like because the barrel's probably taller than she is.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
clambered onto the
it's
edge.
like nose level. You're like,
Yeah, so she clambered onto the edge and kind of partially leaning in as she just kind of
all right.
whoop.
Just poke it. So you guys do that and like stare at it for long enough that eventually everyone wakes up really hungover. Except Rothgar. Rothgar appears to have that dwarven constitution that lets him be able to drink pretty well and recover quickly. So he wakes up to everybody else with a rousing tune on his bagpipes.
Oh no, no.
which is the
Rothgar.
best music when you're hungover to have you wake you up in the morning.
Rothgar.
Whilst he's doing that, can Johnny start running around shouting orders at people to just get the boat loaded up?
Yeah.
Why would you people do this so early?
Go on, get them barrels aboard the ship. Go on, Anara. Move.
The gods say that you're an asshole.
For God's sake, get in shape, you landlubbers. Get on.
Why?
Skipper will wake up and be like, "You aren't the guy." Oh my head, let's get going.
Can I cast Firebolt at Johnny? Just like at his feet, just like, just not like really meaning to hurt him that much, just like.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, you rolled
angry.
for it and you got another nat 20? I didn't even see that.
Yep.
Yeah. The cultists are up and at him. They're like hangovers and all. They're like, we got this. We gotta do it for Johnny.
I hate
Johnny.
him so much. Yeah, Anara is just gonna turn
like,
over.
What for this?
Yeah, I hate it.
One of them doesn't even count.
I know.
Yeah, she's casting Firebolt at you.
Yeah, a little fire.
A 21 will hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just 5 points of damage.
Yeah, but I'm absolutely reeking of rum. Is it
Yeah.
only 5 points of damage?
All right, I will give you a dexterity saving throw to see if you can, with your newfound energy, move quick enough to make sure it's only the 5 points because you are so flammable. All right, yeah, you are able to move out of the way, like kind of like pat yourself off real quick.
He just says, the gods wanted me to do that.
That's not what you were saying the gods wanted to do last night, Anara.
I don't know what you're talking about. She just turns over.
And Bob is just behind you going like,
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Everyone gets their stuff together way faster than an entire island full of extraordinarily hungover people should, due to the encouragement and guidance of their captain, Johnny, Captain Cultist. Everyone
Hair of the
boards
dog.
onto
That's the
ship.
ticket. Hair of the dog.
They all take another shot of just basic Gremlin rum to keep going, because that's what Bob tells them the perfect hangover cure is, just to never stop drinking. And you all get on the boat, and start heading off. Which direction do you go, Johnny?
Do you know what? I'll just roll for it. Whichever direction that is.
Okay,
21.
21. All right, so you keep heading off. You think you may have been headed west before, now you're kind of heading northeast. You came from the south, so
It'll be fine.
you just head in a direction. And before you know it, you are traveling a couple days at sea. A few days, actually. Let's see how many days at sea you are. All right, you are at sea for a week, and you think that everything's going good. You stocked up real well in provisions. Those islanders had a lot stocked up. They seem to have been ready for the whole dry season that's coming up soon.
Yep.
The professor's even able to rig up some contraptions on the ship to help make the sails go up and down a little faster, a little easier. He's real good at tinkering with stuff. However, on the 8th day, you guys are at sea. You think that how often is Johnny checking on the egg?
By the way, Orla's by this egg.
I know
all the
Orla's
time.
just chilling out by it
At least once a day.
at least once a day. Orla, you think the egg is gonna hatch today? It's swollen to almost the size of the barrel. It's like got a little extra room around it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to, when no one's around, casually drink the luck blood.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save and a Wisdom save.
Okay.
I thought you were like, I'm gonna pour it all over the Kraken.
No. And I'm gonna nat 20.
The Wisdom
Um,
save.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of black out. You're not sure for how long because of the lower Constitution save, but your mind is more serene. And you wake up and you're like, today's a good day. Today's a real good day. I just got a good feeling. Today's gonna be a good day. And you gain like a characteristic that don't worry about it. Everything's gonna work itself out. We got this. You're confident that you got this, like positive outlook, and no need to worry.
Cool. And I'm also gonna pour the memory one into the Kraken.
The memory one? Okay. So the Kraken will remember everything. All right. I'm gonna roll the infant egg infant, the infantile Kraken egg. Save. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. All right. So he rolled a natural 20 on the con save, which is good because he is a baby in an egg. And then he rolled an 18, a natural 18 on the wisdom save. So yeah, you're looking at it and you think this egg is gonna hatch real soon. Like,
yeah, so she's gonna kind of take it out of the rum barrel because
okay. All right, you have to kind of like tip the barrel over and it just kind of slides out with like a little bit of rum that's left in it that it hasn't absorbed. So, everyone who's on board can give me perception checks as you hear from below decks. Johnny, you hear it sounds like a rum barrel falling over. You know that sound anywhere.
13.
All is in trouble.
All right, Anara, you hear a thump coming from downstairs. Rin, you hear like a slight something, but then you see like Johnny go, Orla's in trouble, and then
Anara does. She hears it and she begins to run below deck as well.
Okay, you guys come below deck, and there is a giant, what was once translucent kind of egg. It's now kind of like an amber colored. And it seems to be, not bubbling, but like undulating. That's a good word. It's kind of undulating, like it's about to burst forth from this membrane that's keeping it in.
What have you been working on?
It's gonna hatch. We should probably, put it up upstairs.
Orla!
I don't think we want the Kraken in here. What?
Johnny will come along and just put an arm on Orla's shoulder and be like,
This is gonna be the proudest day of your life.
We should take this up because I don't know if we want the Kraken. But Rodek, I mean, you could.
It's all right. We've still got plenty of rum from that island. Bob's been working on it. I'm sure we could set up some kind of pool in here.
A kiddie pool full of rum.
I actually think it's probably better if we put, at least get it up and we can see
it out in the open. Yes, I agree with Orla.
All right.
But, I mean, we want to drink the rum, right? We don't want. That would be a lot of rum to be using.
Bit selfish, I say. There's always more rum, but yeah, why not? Let's take it up.
We can always just like fill up a pool with some seawater and I'll just sit in it for a little bit.
This is why you keep a gremlin with you. I'm telling you, they're a commodity.
Yeah.
There's something.
All right, so you guys lug this egg up. It's very heavy. It's like lugging up a rum barrel. It's full liquid and it's undulating, so it's kind of hard to hold on to. But
it's like lifting a rum barrel?
It's like lifting similar to lifting a rum barrel, but it's undulating. So it's like if a rum barrel was made out of Jello and had like a squid inside of it. It's not that easy.
Bob, you do all the heavy lifting. We'll just stabilize.
Yeah, I don't have it. Look underneath it. It's moving too much.
Orla's gonna help.
Yeah,
Okay,
Anara would help too.
You guys are able to, with like
Strong
working together,
girl.
get it up above deck.
I'm going to
Into,
help
like,
verbally.
a pool, verbally.
Well, those
Yep.
are not one, but it's not the actual roll we're using.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys get it above deck. You kind of put it in like a more shallow pool type thing above deck. You guys are able to fashion up something. You fill it, like they start hoisting up buckets of seawater, and they just pour it over Bob so that it gets a little rummy as it enters into the pool. And you see the membrane finally pop, and then liquid, amber-colored liquid starts gushing out. And you see a tentacle, then you see 2, and then 3, and it kind of just peels its way out, and a baby kraken appears. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
And
Oh,
that
I
is
just
where
remember
I
who.
put my application into Kraken Rum for a sponsorship.
Oh no. I can't believe Johnny's gonna return to the other group with his own baby Kraken.
He might not have it.
Oh, he's gonna have it just to annoy him. I know he's gonna have it.
Oh, and also, Kiana, because you drink Johnny's blood, you get the lucky feet.
Yay!
Well, I don't even get the lucky feet, and I'm Johnny.
I told you to get the lucky feet after the first episode. I was like, fuck it, Johnny gets the whatever.
Oh, I haven't taken it.
Well,
You don't need it.
that's true. He doesn't even need it. That's just innately part of being Johnny.
Apparently
That's
so. Like
true.
every single roll has been a straight roll today. Like there's
Yeah.
been no trickery going on here.
Dear God.
That's just how it is.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Lindy. Please never prepare for any session ever.
Yeah.
It's it's amazing. We'll go in the opposite order to the way we went earlier. You guys can tell us who you are, where we can find you, what the things you get up to online are, and what your favorite part of today's one shot was. And we'll start at the bottom with the many times fragged today, Kiana.
Oh my god. I love these games because they're just early morning, crack me up shenanigans. I was trying so hard not to wake up my roommates, so hopefully I haven't. But this was a great crew. It was kind of fun to just, do a little side story, and also to kind of do a little bit of Kahooting in the background. I rarely do that in any game, so I'm just like, I'm gonna do something real stupid.
You
So I
actually
made a-
saved Johnny from potential insanity.
Yeah,
So-
and also I made a super smart Kraken who remembers who his actual parent is. So we'll see what happens next time we do Pirates of Paradise, whether the Kraken will be with them or not. Or maybe Orla has fucked off with it.
Of course.
We'll see. But yeah, hey guys, I'm Kiana. You guys can find me over on Twitter at KianaS. Best way to catch up as to what I'm doing at any given point because I am all over the internet. What I'll highlight today is, most of you have probably seen me on this channel before on One Shot Wonders, which is every Wednesday, D&D one shots with a new group of people every week with a new setting every month. I get to DM it. It's super awesome. So we're actually full up on spots right now, but I'll be announcing what's happening with September and onwards really soon. So make sure to keep up with me and Scrat on that. And also later today at 8 p.m. 8, yes. I think. Brain. It's still not awake yet. I am GMing Lady Blackbird on this channel. It's a kind of steampunk sci-fi swashbuckler kind of adventure. It's going to be super awesome, so make sure to check that out. But yeah, I can't wait for whenever the next episode of this is going to happen to see what happens next, because with Pirates of Paradise, anything can happen when Johnny's there.
Yeah. Or to be fair, or his subordinate. So like when we played Jeff the Gremlin, his like chief cultist, he ended up like chatting up the pirate queen that Johnny's planning to usurp, and got a number.
It's good times. Or a way of contacting her anyway. Next up we have Katie Faze.
Yeah, I'm Katie. This is great. It's always great. I don't know why I let it surprise me anymore. Johnny's antics. I don't know why. I'm like Kiana. You can follow me on Twitter to know where I am because I'm also everywhere. I will today, if the weather allows me to, because it's supposed to storm. At 2, I will be over on Power Score. At playing some Peril at the Port, and then tonight at 6 I will be on Mort's Magical Wares playing Dungeon World. We haven't played in about a month, so we're gonna pick that up. And tomorrow at noon, I believe I'll be back here playing a one-shot with Scrat, and Monday I will start back on Off the Table with Monster of the Week, where I am the keeper, and I'll start my regular schedule back over on Off the Table. Yeah, that's just follow me on Twitter. I'll post where I am all the time. Yeah, that I do so much because I don't know how to say no. It's wonderful.
I don't know what you mean.
Like, do you want to get up at 6 o'clock and play Pirates of Paradise? Sure.
And what was your favorite part today, Katie?
All of it. just not just everything, and me trying to pretend that I'm still surprised that you rolled fucking 2 nat 20s to eat a pie.
With a knife and fork.
I don't even know anymore. I'm so jealous Greg didn't have to go through your bullshit. Honestly.
So next up we have Hi, Katarina.
Yeah. Hi. I didn't know what to expect, and now my cheeks hurt, and my whole face hurts just from laughing, and I think I broke a couple of times, and it was amazing. So, thank you for inviting me, and follow me on Twitter for art and cats. And this is Stinky.
Yeah, definitely hit Katarina up on that art follow. She does some really great artwork over there. It's really worth checking out.
Thanks, cat hair.
And I'll do myself last because I'll do the whole wrap up thing. So Lindy,
I'm more awake now, but I'm still not all awake. Yeah, I just never prep anything for Pirates of Paradise. I was like, whatever. We're just gonna see what happens, and I'll make shit up as we go. I was actually a little worried. It's like, oh no, what if Johnny isn't lucky this time? What if it was a one-time fluke? No, I shouldn't have ever doubted. As soon as the first roll came out and it was like a nat 20, I was like, get him! Not worried at all. This fits the premise perfectly. I know what to expect now, which is anything. And I thought it was a lot of fun. So
yeah.
so many shenanigans, and just I love it. I can't wait to see what happens next time on Pirates of Paradise. It's gonna be real interesting. You guys are in a boat headed in some direction only which I know, so that'll be real interesting to see if you meet up with the other crew. If you guys just do circles around each other for a while.
If they're meant to, they will, you know.
If it's true, it's true.
I mean, the dice literally write this game.
Mm-hmm. They do. The dice literally tell the story here. So can't wait to see what happens next at the crazy top of my head when I'm not awake at some point. But you can find me online in the meanwhile at LaughLoveLindy on Twitch and Twitter. I will update my schedule. It's pinned to my Twitter at some point today, probably after a nap. But it's pretty much the same as it was last week, just no Saturday games next week. And I stream video games, a lot of Dungeons & Dragons. I play in a metric ton of Call of Cthulhu because I'm addicted to tabletop in general. But yeah, just look me up, hit me up, follow me. Whatever, it's all good.
Yeah, and your links are in chat, so yeah.
Oh, sweet!
Easy access there.
Nice.
I only did Twitter and your Twitch, but yeah, it's there. And so that just leaves me. Well, now, do you know what my favorite part of this entire fucking thing was? Despite all of the shenanigans and everything else, it's the fact that Johnny averted a great old one arising without even realizing really what was going on. Just
Yeah.
no, let's just go party. Let's have a party. Like, yeah,
I
this
couldn't
castle will be
resist
alive
the
tomorrow.
pun of we're trying to summon the deep one, and Johnny Deep is like around doing things. It came to me in a sleepy haze.
Yeah, I think even I missed that one. I remember thinking the call of the deep was quite, yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Good fun.
Oh, I also forgot I loved our whole 5-minute talk about sucking off.
Yep. Only when
Yeah.
you're on the edge, though.
Only when you're on the edge.
Just straight up killed Kiana and Katarina. Just they
Oh,
were done.
It's been submitted to RPGN.
I love that our reputation is just gonna be filth now.
And what? It's not already?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I co-host RPG, and like,
Yeah. Dick jokes and sucking off.
Yep. Fucking off. As Boss Bedlam says, only when you're around the rim, though.
When Alice is away.
Anyway, me. Right, yes, social links. Guys, if you're not already, get in the Discord. It's a great place to be. I can brag about them all day. They're an amazing group. Just get in there. Twitter, if you guys want a game, hit me up on Twitter, send me a DM, and I'll get you in the diary. Easy. And YouTube is where all of these videos will be uploaded eventually. I'm streaming a lot this weekend, so I'm not sure exactly when. I also have a Patreon. If you guys fancy supporting me through Patreon, you can do so from $1 upwards and get access to all our content. Me and Kiana are working on more background content for Patreons, so check that out. And I also have some merchandise, which includes stuff that looks like this with my logo on it, like notebooks and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to use that one, I think, to start writing one-shots in, because I write one-shot. Yeah, there's also like special merch for like top tier Patreons and stuff as well. But yeah, that's that. So my schedule for the rest of this weekend and onwards is as such. We are back at noon, where Lauren will be DMing for us. She will be running a Call of Cthulhu game with Eric Vulgaris, Natalie Bliss, and Renee Rhodes. Then at 4 p.m. we're back with Pruitt. I am Hadama, Pro Restarter, and I think that other last person pulled out, so we're going to have a nice intimate little 3-person one-shot. And then we're back at 8, again, as Kiana already mentioned, for Lady Blackbird. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be playing Naomi, and I saw Kiana's representation of Naomi, and I was impressed, so I'm looking forward to playing it myself. Inspired, definitely. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. we've got Tahina, who you may have seen in chat, DMing a game for us. We're going to be searching for Briala's Tears. At noon, I'll be doing a one-shot where I haven't written anything down for that one yet. And at 4 p.m, I'll be doing a one-shot where we start in a pub. Then on Monday, we've got City of Mist, episode 1 of our new season, which is great fun. On Tuesday, we've got Wizards and Wardrobes. Wednesday, we've got One-Shot Wonders with Kiena in the Feywild. On Thursday, I'm over on Encounter Roleplay, playing more City of Mist in the Larkspur sequence. On Friday, we've got, at noon, we've got Quinn Sowers DMing for us. And at 6 p.m, I'm running another one-shot for 5 people. Gonna be a big group. And then next Saturday, we're running another 3-4 games as well. So, all the D&D, hit the follow button. If you've got a Prime sub, you can give me money for free too, so do that. But we're going to head over now to someone else. Let's see who is live. Do you guys have anyone?
Who is live on a Saturday morning?
Just us, apparently.
The only crazy people to be live this early.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Imwills playing some Elder Scrolls. Let's go over to Imwills. Imwills, he comes and supports the community a lot. You quite often see him in chat. You quite often see him doing the old donation
awesome.
training and all that. He's a really good guy. So yeah, there you are. There is the raid stuff. If you guys don't have access to the emote, you know what? Just spam it anyway, because people love a bit of love. People coming in and giving all the love. So let's go and bring smiles. That is the goal. Thank you very much, you guys. I'm very happy that Johnny still had the luck. I wasn't worried. But like I thought it was so appropriate. The only roles that he did badly on were investigation roles.
Yeah. How appropriate.
How dare you start to plan something?
So, thank you all very much. See you next time. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.